Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Does Twitch look weird? It absolutely does. It might be because you're watching from YouTube instead. I know it's easy to confuse the two. YouTube's the one that recommends you a lot of really weird stuff. And Twitch is just the one that recommends you streams most of the time. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit more farming and clearing out our quest backlog for this event. If we have a bit of extra time, we'll push for Kingprotea. And if we're really lucky, we'll even get a little bit further in Anastasia. Me? I'm doing great. Thanks so much for asking, BB. I know a certain someone was waiting all day for me and wishing I could stream 24/7. Alas, we all have other obligations, and I'm not honestly sure my voice would last if I had to stream 24/7. As much as I'd love to be playing all the time, I feel like my throat's just not used to that. As before streaming, I actually get a text-to-speech device, might work. Before streaming, I actually didn't do a lot of talking at work or at home, so I'm not particularly surprised that I gotten a sore throat or something after a few months of doing this. It certainly does wear on those vocal cords. Anyway, glad to be doing some of that. After we're done this, I'm thinking about a couple hours into this, two and a half hours into the stream, I'm thinking we're gonna swap over to Heavensfield, like I said I'd do yesterday. Try to push us a little bit further than that. Drink some tea with honey in it. Actually, you're not wrong. Honey does help. I think I'm gonna have to bring some honey with me to work, because I usually have tea at work. Honey and ginseng would probably work. No, I don't mean Final Fantasy 13. It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Have my schedule right. Special cookies from Shimoneta? Special cookies? I mean, I don't know if I would do any better while high. We can go for special cookies. In fact, I could probably just go buy them at the store or on Amazon. Well, assuming it's coming from a Canadian warehouse, it would be fine. But the THC isn't known to actually help with strained vocal cords or a sore throat, to my knowledge at least. Maybe I'm wrong. You can't get those cookies at a store? You can. You just have to go to the weed stores, man. Alright, so we got a couple irritating quests. We gotta kill neutral servants. Wanted servants. What's the like? I'm curious to see if we can complete the neutral servants quest by doing the KP stuff. The weed stores are closed. Are they all closed? Probably. But they do pickup, like most stores, so if you can find their website, you're probably fine. At most of these quests we can't do too much with. We can maybe... I think we can ascend BB. But that's about it. Everything else we can't really do too much. Bonding is obviously just a matter of bringing her along. Neutral servants is a little bit tougher. I'm gonna check. Don't ascend BB, we don't need to finish it. I think we're gonna try and finish the quests. BB or neutral servants? Yeah, we can ascend BB, so we're gonna do that right away. We have to do it anyway. Feed her to Robin Hood. I saw the man who did that. Horrible things. Horrible things. The man clearly doesn't value his rare prism. You know, when Cersei threatens to turn me into a piglet, I laugh. When Bibi threatens to do it, I think she might be serious. Yeah, you can't get rare prisms from Whalefairs, unfortunately. Kinda sucks. Ah, since you're here, Bibi, I got a question for you. Why is your health value so high when your attack stat is so low? Is the XP just going straight to your thighs? Bibi is a supportive character. Ah, straight to the chest. Well, I figured it was either thighs or chest. She is a Tosaka. She is a Tosaka, right? She's born a Tosaka, so she has the right genetics for great thighs as well. Yes, very... Yeah, there's a lot of vitality coursing through your veins. Yeah. Very healthy. You're a very healthy person. Alright. So we gotta kill Miniature Servants. We're gonna actually start out here. Age of the Fallen, the one with the demon hearts. This time we're fighting the mystery bosses again. Why does the game like giving me mystery bosses? It's so annoying. I'm gonna spend 2 seconds and look these guys up. Just so I know what the heck's going on. Okay. Caster, Archer, Rider, Lancer, Assassin, Saber. Wow, that's... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 classes. Huh. So we're fighting the contents of an entire Holy Grail war, you're saying. Alright. Where's our good friend with an M whose name ends in Erlin? Because he's got some business to take care of. It's either Merlin or Hokusai. Merlin or it's either Merlin and either Merlin. It's either Merlin or Tamamo. Actually, are any of these servants human? 1 second. Human. Human. Star. Human. 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 Earth. Shit, like 5 out of 7 of them are... 5 out of 7 of them... 5 out of 7 of them are also vulnerable to Hokusai. So we could also do another possibly failed attempt at using Hokusai to do this. Alright. So, as usual, Merlin is nowhere to be found. That stupid dick wizard just can't be arsed to show up sometimes. Hate him. I hate him so much. Oh hey, it's Flame. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna see if we can do this with Hokusai. It's a little bit greedy, but we'll try it anyway. Like, it's super greedy to try it with Hokusai. But we'll try it anyway, because what am I if not greedy? Gilgamesh is actually better. I think Gilgamesh is actually better here. Especially because my Gilgamesh is higher level. And I have like a better Buster CE. We'll do another refresh or two, looking for Merlin. I would prefer Gilgamesh anyway, but sometimes the man just doesn't show up. Where's I like your Merlin. I like your Merlin Flame. 10, 6, 10 is perfectly fine. I mean, obviously 10, 10, 10's better, and I'd use it, but Step 1, find your Merlin. Step 2, I know your Merlin's in all, by the way. Step 2, find your Step 1, find Merlin. Step 2, there is no Step 2. You need to find that stupid Merlin. He's off buffing someone else. He's in another castle, and it's really annoying. Find Merlin. We're gonna have to borrow this Merlin if we can't find another one. At least he's got more or less the right CE. Okay. I'm now gonna demonstrate exactly how not to use Gilgamesh to win all your fights. If you're looking for something amazing, prepare to be disappointed. We need to run BB to get her bond points, so she's gonna get in the back. Alright. Even our favorite Kohai's here. Unfortunately, her skills leave something to be desired, but she's just she's new at this. That's why she's only level 70. BB clutched the botched run because you forgot to use skills. Oops. That's a minor mistake. Okay. Let's have a go at this. See how this one goes. Now, since I cheated and looked at the fight, because they're giving me mystery fights and this isn't a real singularity, we do this shit blind. I know that these guys have a little bit less health than the previous guys, so we should be able to get through them. Is Mash our favorite Kohai? That might be the case. Don't tell BB that, though. Ah. Congratulations on beating Kingprotea. Congratulations, and what is this? Are you freaking kidding me? Nullify buff times 3. Shit. Alright. Kinda wishing I had something for that. I can probably cleanse off one of these. Yeah. Okay. I can cleanse off one. I don't know what I'm doing for the other ones, though. It's gonna eat like 3 of my buffs. Who alters the true MVP of this event? He probably is. Alright, so we're probably gonna do... I don't really need attack up on the other people, so we're gonna use... this. We're gonna use our attack ups on Gilgamesh. And I'm expecting this to fail. And this will also probably fail, but I don't know if I need to do it yet this turn. Instead, give me that hero creation. The killing intent feeling is natural. Okay, we'll get the attack buff and defense buffs later. We're gonna start with these ones. Try to get through them. Ideally, we kill the back two and leave one of them alive so Gilgamesh can generate some NP. Not so sure how many, if any, will survive though. You had Q Alter, Martha, and Merlin NP her down at turn 40? Ooh, that's a long way to fight. That's a long time to fight. Okay, they're all dead. Oh, except for you. How did you survive? Alright, 3 down, 4 to go. Who's my favorite Kohai? Give me a minute to think on that. I surely wouldn't ever think anything other than BB, even if I had that choice. BB is clearly the best. Okay, we're gonna go after this assassin? Assassin Lee, maybe? Our other option is the Berserker. I don't know what his break bar is, though. It's really risky. He might just NP Eternal. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. Okay. Fortunately, we aren't generating any NP, but it is what it is. Jesus Christ, he got through his break bar in 1 turn. Alright. We did like his full health bar in 1 NP. We actually probably could have killed Vlad. With that damage. That was nuts. Alright. We probably aren't getting through it this time, though. There's no kill like over here. Yeah, we did about 300,000 to him. That was pretty gross. Unfortunately, our attack's a little bit lower this time, but we almost got through him again. Unfortunately, we're a little bit shy, but that's fine. Li Shuwen is still going to do his trick. Li Shuwen's still doing a party trick, and our attack's going to hit considerably lower. Lu Bu's dead. I think we illusion this turn. And maybe probably go for Li Shuwen. This guy's dead no matter what. He's taking like tons of damage, so we're going to go after Li. Ooh. That's a thought. We could unreturning. We already illusioned though. That feels kind of awkward. That feels kind of awkward. My bad. BB's gonna roast me over. Gonna rake me over the coals for this bad play. Using illusion when I had unreturning. What is the memorial? Yeah, the memorial is the refresh for the fights if you want to do it again. That's also why you can like reset the upgrades. This is not going to hit nearly as hard as the last one. Yeah. We are actually really close to NPing again. Kind of hoping they'd smack Gilgamesh while he was involved, but it is what it is. And what a coincidence, we have an archer. We have a saber. Kind of feeling sorry for the saber here, but it is what it is. All right. I don't think I can do 100k with no buffs. I need at least 1 buff to do 100k. We don't need unreturning here. We're gonna use it next turn when Gilgamesh NPs. And if Gilgamesh doesn't have... We don't need it this turn. Next turn we're gonna use it to buy us a turn. Because we should have like a bunch of attack buffs next turn. Alright. Oh. I say a bunch, I actually mean like 1, because we're probably not going to use anything else. Unless we want to use Dreamlike Charisma. What do we have for cards? Don't listen to BB. Invuln is the smart move. Hey, the only thing left is going to be Gawain in one turn. I'm gonna go for, like, obliterating both these other two guys this turn. With the highest possible overkill, so... Like, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're fighting a fucking saber. So we're just gonna go for the no-kill, like, overkill plan. Make sure we kill Vlad, as he's probably the only person that scares us. If Vlad is alive and hitting Gilgamesh, that's like our biggest threat. Okay, we stunned Gawain, so we should be taking no damage next turn. Even if like Gawain insta-charge to full NP, we should be alright. That's all three of them, isn't it? Yeah, we did 500,000 damage with that. Okay, what's Gawain's break? This is where Gawain cleanses all our buffs and nerfs the shit out of us. Which didn't happen, but it could have happened. Okay, this isn't Gilgamesh's big attack, but he is doing double, so it should hit pretty hard. Yeah, like that, like that. I wasn't sure if we'd get the kill, but alright. Hero creation is a hell of a drug. Hero creation and that crit up, man. Alright, so Gilgamesh fucking rolled some people. That was a very easy fight. For us, at least. Finally getting that bond for B. Yeah. Me and BB growing a little bit closer. You're in the back line because I want you to hang out with me, BB. It's not because I don't want you in the fight. Far from BB standards. Is this KP? Is this our good friend KP? This is KP, right? Yeah. Okay, we need a stall team for this. Rare item, get. I'd kind of prefer... Hold up, let me check my David. I know what I need for this. I need archers. Archers. How's it going, David? 666 is not the best. Neither is Tristan's. I actually have a Tristan and a David. I'm gonna try with those. But a Merlin is pretty tempting. Not gonna lie. Merlin with defense C would be pretty good, but he's seriously at risk of dying all the time. That's kind of terrifying. Let's see. I think, in theory, I think you can win with just the two archers, right? Ideally, you want David. Not Tristan, but... yeah, whatever. I'm gonna try with my own team. See how that goes. So I think the only servants you want are like a DPS, a DPS and MASH, right? Kingprotea does a ton of damage. Isn't this a alter ego fight? Yeah, the enemy we're fighting is alter ego. I'll check for Merlin. That would be the That would be the best call, because I'm going to use Jerker as my DPS. Yeah, I still want Merlin, I think. I definitely don't want a level 70 Merlin. That's a little bit low. Like, the health on Merlin seriously matters. We're gonna borrow this Merlin, I guess, for now. The defense CE is probably gonna be more useful, though. Let's see. Sure, this will be my fight team. Okay. Clay solo? Can Clay solo? Can he solo? You know what? Okay, I had a team in mind. I'm going to show you the team first. Then we'll consider... How hard is it to do the Clay solo? Because I'd need to borrow someone. Some says pretty difficult, some says not that hard. Okay, we have a not maxed Clay. I'll give it like... Hold up. Without CC, nearly impossible. Let's have a look and see what I have on my friends list for Clay. How's that sound? Okay. This guy has a Clay. I'm gonna check if it's in his event support list. Yeah. So this is a 766 Clay. Here's a level 90 Clay. What's he got? What, he has like one command code? This is the Buster one. What's it do? Removes attack up buffs on enemies and recovers health for you. You did it with a non-command coded Clay as NP2. This is an NP1 Clay. And that's all I got for those. For general class, let's see. Seriously? I feel like I had more friends than that. Oh, this is friend request. What am I doing? That was friend request. What am I doing? I was gonna say, I have way more friends than that. I was like, I didn't recognize half you guys. Alright. Mordred's technically on here. Shush you. Shush you. Alright. Mordred. Did we look at the Lancer? Took him long. Shush you. Did we look at the general pool or the normal pool for these? Hold up. I have to check that. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of event CEs, so I'm guessing we look at the event pool. Okay, Akatsuki was here 9 minutes ago. He probably doesn't have Karna with Limit Broken, Conquering the Sea of Stars, normally? Ah, shit, he actually does. Really? Oh, he has them both. Never mind. No, it's gonna be one or the other. I just need to find out which one it is. Akai. Akai's running Vlad. Akai is not running Vlad here normally. It uses the event list. It uses the event list, so we actually have to go looking for people. That's annoying. Alright, so we can't use Mordred's because Mordred's using Ellie-chan in Lancer. Let's see. Wow, I have surprisingly few Enkidus here. Alright, what about Dovahkiin? That would work. He's NP1, but he's level 100 and command coded. What's this CE do? Guts and NP gain. That is intended to last a long time. That might not be too bad. Guts and NP gain on Enkidu. I assume for Enkidu, what you're doing is you're like applying evade on NP turns, and then just trying not to die the rest of the time. How's it going, okay? His NP stuns too, so it's just spam NP, okay. Spam NP for like 21 turns. Hope you have it. Oh, tired? That's unfortunate. Okay, so we need to refresh for Dovahkiin, I guess. Dovahkiin would work. I'm looking for people with max. Have it. I assume we want maxed all skills to even try this. Is Molt running it? Nope. Tired as fuck. Oh, that sucks, man. We're building our composition for Kingprotea. Chat wants us to try the Enkidu solo, despite the fact that I don't own an Enkidu and don't really use him. This is gonna be interesting. All right, no Enkidus here. Oof, 104 days. This guy, for the longest time, was the only person with Tommo on my friends list, and is also one of the first people I added on my friends list. Yeah, I should. Some of these are a little bit old. I usually clean them out relatively quickly. I was kind of hoping this guy would come back on, since he does take breaks here and there. Oh well. 100 days. You forgot you need her? Yeah, Tommo is so good. When you don't have a Tommo, it's really awkward sometimes. Okay. So we're looking for Dovahkiin's Lancer. Kind of annoying. We're gonna have to refresh a whole bunch for this. Oh, he is level 100. That's true. That would work. Also, Flame, a level 100 Q. Damn, bro. Oh, longest safari you've on the list is only 20 more days. We were looking for Enkidu. We were looking for Enkidu level 100. Not level 90. Oh, that actually, shit, we can use this one too. I was looking for the other guys, but we could probably give Makinohara's a go. Flame is free to play, as you can see. He has Ku, one of the two biggest heroes of free to play players. We were actually looking for a different player. We were looking for the guy with a couple different, with a level 100 Enkidu, but we can give this one a run. See how it goes. You want me to do a solo setup? I was actually going to do, if possible, I was going to do like David, Tristan, Merlin as my, or David, Tristan, Merlin, and Mash, with my front line being like David, Merlin, Mash, with Jerker as DPS. But if we're gonna try this, we can go for it. So we're doing solo setups. I don't know what solos you guys usually think of. Oh, sorry, I should take the level 1 version. But solo usually means this in these parts. Sorry, BB. And of course, I will give him solo means Herc. Solo means, yeah, no. Can Herc solo this? I don't think he has enough turns in him to last. He takes so much damage. It's this one. Merciless one. And Comlon. Limit broken Comlon, where are you at? Chen Gong, a support caster, and the solo servant. That also works if we have Chen Gong. Regrettably, we don't have anyone with scapegoat, so we have to do this the old-fashioned way. But yeah, I'm with you. You can also, once Chen Gong comes out, you can technically solo with a scope or super scope, Chen Gong, and a support servant. As Chen Gong NPs turn 1, killing the support servant. And taunts himself to kill himself. Scotty solo. Good luck, Scotty. Alright, you guys think this can win? We'll give it a shot. What Mystic Code do we want for this? Do we need damage bonus? Or can we just like... do we need damage bonus, or can we just take the cooldown reduction? Let's see. Okay, let's see, what do we need? You probably want command codes. Basic Mystic Code's the best one? Okay, let's see what we got. Notice you? Do you think the cooldown reduction's bigger? You think the cooldown and invuln are good? I'm worried about the damage threshold. Do we need the damage? She gets weaker the longer the fight gets on, so it doesn't actually matter. We'll win as long as we don't die. Okay. Surviving's more important. I was thinking the heal would actually be useful because it has such a short cooldown. If we want to play it out, we could try the cooldown reduction invuln. Because this is like a 14 turn cooldown. What's the cooldown on the evade here? 13? This has a shorter cooldown right now. Although we can also use this to give us evade. Let's see what Enkidu's cooldown reduction. Yeah, so she'll eventually die. I'm just gonna check what Enkidu's cooldown is. Five turns, so it would be 3 turns. Having the ability to invuln and reduce his cooldowns is better? Yeah, maybe. We can give it a run. Alright. Okay. Alright, we'll give it a shot. All he has is his own heal on a 10 turn. Yeah, I was gonna say, you could use the Mystic Code, because the Mystic Code has a really short cooldown for 3000 health. You saw Beowulf 1 turn this today? That's pretty badass. Yeah, so it'd be 8 turns with the cooldown reduction. Alright, we'll give this a run, see how it goes. And I don't know if we're going to be able to one-shot her, but we'll see. Let's see how this goes. So it's just going to be like... AQQ, right? Let's give this a run. I haven't actually done a solo for a difficult boss in a while. Less than 200,000 bond until she hits what? 200k bond until next Mortred's bond level. Nice, man. You're really pushing. You're really pushing her. I should push my Gilgamesh to 10. Or my Caster Gilgamesh, or my Coup to 10. They're both at 9. They've been sitting there for a while. Alright. Let's give this a run. I think the basic Mystic Code is better for long-term soloing, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this one goes. Mordred will be gone 11. Nice, nice. Welcome to the bottom. Let's hear the story, HCA. The 5 clones, yep. Missing data summer only needs 20k for nice, nice. Missing data will get there soon. Just keep AoE farming. Do farm anything. Hands, doors, everything. Everything except the KP fight? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's see this fight for ourselves. How hard is it to solo? Yeah, I understood what you meant. BB doesn't have baby in NA, feels bad, man. You were born to look cute and hang out with me in Chaldea. Alright. Pray for Enkidu opening chain? Opening Brave chain? I guess and a following Brave chain would be nice too. Cool. Well, we didn't get a Brave chain. We're gonna get like Arts quick out of someone else. Yeah. Oh, the damage doesn't matter. I want NP gain. Wait. This is the Babylonian theme. You're right. This is the same theme you get when you fight Gorgon. Alright. Turning that audio down so it doesn't deafen us. No, it's Gorgon's theme. This isn't what you get when you fight Tiamat. Cool. Hey, we're one step closer to a Brave Chain from Enkidu. Rip our backup NP generator. Alright. It doesn't really matter what we do, so we're just gonna be spamming like Arts quick chains, really? Unless we make it to turn 21 for some reason. Or the turn she break. The turn before she breaks, we might do triple quick, right? His NP stuns her, right? So we do his NP after this? Or his NP... We probably get it again in 3 turns, I think. His NP stuns because she's a threat to humanity, right? So we just NP this turn to buy ourselves time? No, we can stun this turn. We can stun this turn and then NP. You think evade now? I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're not doing damage, right? Yeah, I'm saying we can stun her here, and then we have 4 turns to generate NP anyway, which I think is a better plan, so I'm gonna stun her. Get the cooldown going? Finish the last mission? I mean, we can go for the cooldown, that's fine. I kind of disagree though. We actually want turns rather than cooldowns going. Right? Like, we want turns more, which we get here, and then it's probably 3 turns to generate NP if we're just spamming Brave Chains. As we get a Brave Chain, then we evade, do a whole Brave Chain. I think it's better to open with a stun here. Let's see, NP, QA. This is gonna stun her, so we'll generate some NP off this. Unless it somehow doesn't stun, in which case we're in trouble. But I believe the reason he can solo this is because he stuns, right? This turn we evade, of course. We're not stupid. We do know to evade here. We do know it's coming this turn. Yeah, based on our rate of NP gain, even without the boss, we should be able to NP a couple times here and there. Wait, we got NP in we got NP in 2 turns. Can we just NP again? Can we straight up just NP every other turn? That's not actually a crazy play to actually NP every other turn. Every 3 turns. Boss goes up to 1 charge, 2 charge, 3 charges. Yeah, we have 4 turns to do this. Let's go. This is just buying time. I know it's not doing damage. Yeah. Our NP generation rate's insane. The boss, I think it's because the boss has so many hits. The boss legitimately gave us 50% battery. That one wasn't as big. We didn't crit there, but that's fine. That's still pretty good. We'll get the cooldown going later. We'll get the cooldown for the heal going when we actually need it. I think it's like a 10k heal, right? Okay, we're taking some hits here, probably. Defense down. Yeah, look, we got another NP already. Now, this turn, I'm tempted to do that. I'm tempted to go again and NP, but I'm a little bit worried that it's a dumb idea. Because if we don't get any crits, or the boss doesn't doesn't hit us, we just die. So this is a turn we're gonna wait on the NP. And I don't really see a reason to go for NP here, so why not do quick chains? So that when we do NP, which will be next turn, we can be more likely to recover him. Imagine if other Cirques... Cirque Spawn C is so good because it's unique. It should go on other servants that are supposed to be non-kill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The boss wouldn't hit us, so we'd actually be lower on NP. So we kind of want the boss to hit us here. Oh shit, that hurt. Yeah. We want the boss to hit us here because we're gonna stun him here. This is gonna be stun. Actually, hold up. This heal is just a heal, right? Cleanse debuffs and restore health. I'm gonna get the heal going right now. I know it's like almost a full health heal. It's 10k. Okay. This turn we're stunning. Of course, we're not doing any of our attack ups because we don't really need our attack ups. Not for the first 20 something turns. $21 turn? Here's the thing. I was thinking we probably can't 21 turn because we're missing at least one big attack buff. And we're missing a lot of attack buffs in general. Usually if you're 21 turning, you have like double Merlin buffs on you. We're gonna have like nothing but this. Actually. Yeah, this is one turn, right? Yeah. We might use that here and there to generate more NP. 60 turn then? Yeah, it's probably going to be like that. Although, this is the point where it's going to get difficult. We don't have our heal anymore. We're actually going to be taking some big hits. Right into our next Anima Leash. I'm thinking about this ability. I think we should just use it on cooldown to generate more NP. Mind you, we probably won't be NPing again for like 3 turns. Next turn, it's probably more valuable. It's not for the damage, it's for the NP gain. Yeah, fuck it, let's go here. Yeah, we got quick up, that's fine. We have an 80% quick crit. This event made you respect your Q altar. Man, when did you not respect Q altar? Q altar's like, he's like 5-star Herc. He's almost as good. And better in some situations because he does more damage. He's slightly less survivable, but he's really good. Yeah, the NP gain off that wasn't that big. That was like a 30% NP, wasn't it? Let's see. Better than her. He's not more survivable than her. Yeah, Herc and Q Altar are very close to the same thing. Alright, next turn will be 1 turn, then we use NP. We can't cleanse this defense down, which kind of sucks. Hopefully we survive this. If we don't survive this, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. As we're taking a lot of damage. That's our guts. That's not good. That's our guts. That's not good. We're gonna be in a lot of trouble in a minute here. Imagine if Herc had Nero's gut skill, that'd be really good. But Herc already has 2 survivability skills. He doesn't need that. Yeah, Herc Alter, or Ku Alter actually does like bananas damage for the turns he's doing damage. I think we might have needed default Mystic Code for the heal, by the way. We are like struggling to make it through these turns. I did use the well, I'll use the invul next. I'll use the invul next turn, we're gonna take massive damage. Probably like next turn. But that means if we have to use the Mystic Code, that means it has to be on a short rotation before we need it. We're NPing this turn. Of course. We're NPing this turn. Yeah. We're not doing anything too crazy this turn. No great crits. I'm gonna pass on the Actually, we may as well pause this out. Yeah, we're NPing this turn. Got another 1 summer seat. Congratulations, man. Oh, we got the arts up. That's nice. Yeah, this turn we're not doing any cooldown reduction. If we do, it's gonna be the evade cooldown, or the healing cooldown, because the turn after. Hold up. The turn after this. Let me do some quick thinking. The turn after this. The turn after this is the turn that the boss is going to be at 1 charge. Yeah, we're gonna want to use the cooldown reduction, even if we don't need the evade. We want the heal to come up before we die. And I just want to get this cooldown flowing faster. It's either this or the invuln. We gotta pick one to use in a turn. I'm gonna start with this one's cooldown reduction. Hopefully the heal keeps us alive. And we can maybe play a little bit aggressive with a few other things. So, Anima Leash. If we like somehow loop, it's unlikely, but if we somehow loop up this guy, we'd also be sad. But I don't think his NP gain is high enough with his base skills. Like his base gain is pretty low. Yeah, it's not bad. No, we live this turn. We live this turn. Do I think I kill on the do I kill on the 21st turn? I don't think I do, right? I don't kill on the 21st turn. We actually didn't take 10,000 damage there, but we could. Stun then evade. Yeah, I'm thinking stun then evade just to take less damage. And I'm only doing it because our cooldown's up already. Otherwise I wouldn't do this. Oh, we do have NP gain down. That is something to note. The boss swapped us to NP gain down, so we actually don't get our NP as fast. Yeah, we're not gonna kill on turn 21? Okay. That's what I thought. We have to go for like 28, right? Like, we don't have enough damage from our base attack buff to kill him. Boss is NPing this turn. Alright. Wow, we gained like no NP there. That was actually embarrassing. Alright. Shit. We might be in a little more trouble than I thought we were. Yeah, the boss didn't give us NP here. Damn. Alright, our defense is higher, but we're certainly not in a better shape. Yeah, she does less damage, so we're probably not dead this turn. Which, I guess, feels a little bit better. Us not being dead is a little bit nicer. Yeah, I guess we go for like looping next turn? I don't fucking know. We should get 10% from her attacks here, unless she like triple attack. Unless she like triple defense. Yeah, she doesn't hit as hard. She is hitting really hard though, and we're dead in one turn. By the way, we're dead. We can stun this turn, and we can invuln this turn. No, we have to stun this turn. I think we're in trouble. I think we're in trouble now. We aren't gonna generate enough NP to do that, I don't think, Unafraid. Unless we crit really hard here, we're not gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try for that, but I think we're gonna miss on it. Unless we get really lucky with our NP gain. That's the only way we survive this. Yeah. Stun quick arts. We're basically praying that we get enough NP in 2 turns. Yeah. I know, but we can't. I know, Jacob, but we can't kill her. Even if we get through our defense buff. And like currently, we're in a lot of trouble as we don't have any of our abilities, and the boss is hitting really hard. Alright, so this turn, invuln, because we'll obviously die. I mean... Enkidu. That's it. That's it. The boss didn't hit me. We're dead. We actually played that better than normal. The boss just didn't hit us, so we couldn't do anything. Rip Clayman? Yeah. Okay, I don't think we win with that Mystic Code then. Okay. So we gotta do this instead. We're gonna try a different Mystic Code then. Senpai's luck's bad as ever. It is what it is. Let's try this one. It's usually better for solos. If you aren't hitting key cooldown thresholds, it's generally better. Waste all my luck on gacha. Where's my Scott? Where's my Scotty? Where's my Sean Alter? I have a decent amount of luck, but yeah, maybe it's wasted on gacha. Yeah, I don't know either, man. Alright, we got a terrible turn 1 draw, that's fine. Yeah, imagine having a K-scope. That was kind of funny. I was worried Leonidas was going to survive that. I was seriously concerned he was going to survive that and it was going to be like, what do we do now? You know, we could probably have a decently leveled George here just to take like 3 turns worth of hits. Or 2 turns worth of hits might actually be better, but anyway. Probably should have done Arts Buster quick, but still. I feel like surviving another turn might also help us. What I mean by that is if Georgia survives another turn, might be nice. But that's what it is. Leo carried you through this? Yeah. He's good. That's a level 1 Leo. I have a max level Leo. Oh, she hits so hard. $300? Come again? 300? This heals for 3,000. We have a 90% healing reduction? Okay. Maybe that wasn't a better idea. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have actually been a better... It might have been a better idea to actually have, like, fucking Joe just tank 2 turns. Shit, alright. Go. Oh my god, we're supposed to be NPing this turn. I am completely flubbing this. Bye. If we lost when we had things going in our favor, screwing up turn 1 or turn 3, turn 1, 2, and 3, not great. Let's just restart that. Get that one out of the way. To make George survive a turn? Oh, that's not a bad idea. That keeps us with the level 1s. He might actually survive it. He might survive a turn. Well, he's gonna die though. He's gonna die from the first set of attacks. He can't ult on the same turn he generates NP. Oh, I'm not putting out a max level Leonidas. I know that's the right way to do things for Leonidas, but that's not what we're looking for. Let's see. Refresh. It's not a solo if you take like a party of max level servants to do shit. We actually want the Guts CE, or at least 10-10-10 on these Enkidus. He has to survive that turn in the first place. That's the issue. He doesn't survive one turn. Oh, Leo with Volumen? We could do Leo with Volumen to survive 2 turns. But if Leo has Volumen, he's also not dying in 1 turn. He's also not necessarily dying. Max Leo with MLB Imaginary Element. Okay, so you think... No, we're not maxing out a Leo. The goal isn't to have Leo survive 10 turns. It's to have maybe 1 more turn. It might be an okay idea. And I mean okay, not brilliant. Hold up. What's this? It might be an okay idea to run a Merciless one on Leonidas and have George run something that gives him a couple hits of invuln like this. That might be an okay idea. Anything else is silly. Guts CE on George. No, that sometimes bugs out, and the Guts, if they're taunting, the Guts will still kill. They'll get killed through Guts. Necromancy memes. Necromancy memes are the best memes. Okay. Like, we're gonna do this instead. This is still within the rules. Oh, right, Hans, skip that. We're also missing a few of the key foes. We're missing a couple of the big CEs, by the way, for this. We actually want another actually want better healing CEs, but we don't have, or better healing Mystic Codes, but we don't have them. Anyway. First turn is Leonidas. Ideally, Georgios dies and we somehow get our NP, but I don't think that happens unless we like triple crit here. Yeah. Yeah, I really like having Volumen. Kinda sucks that I don't have it on my other on my JP account. The Lumen's really good. The three count's really important. It was quick. Unfortunate, but it is what it is.
それもいいね。分かったよ。そうだね。呼び起こすわ。星の。
You wish you had any 5 stars in your NA account of any kind? Sorry to hear that. Your latest pull also wasn't that good. Sorry to see that one too. I'm thinking, 1 second. Do I want to pop this right now, just to save myself pointless damage? We survived this far last time. Gonna be more aggressive with my cooldowns. Try and avoid taking unnecessary damage. I don't know if this is good or if I should have done it next rotation, but I'm doing it this one anyway. So she's gonna hit me. Give me my full MP. And we have to take this one to the face. I feel so awkward taking these hits to the face. This should be a shit ton of stars. We crit twice. How many does Enkidu make? Fuck man, that's a lot. Alright. Defense down, this could hurt. Maybe taking this turn on a vid was better? Holy shit, that was a painful turn. Alright. Back to full health. Enuma Erishu. Enuma Chu. Our middle one is attack up, so we'll never need to use that. Much like we didn't need to use the debuff cleanse, because debuff cleanse is irrelevant this way. You can't debuff cleanse the defense down, unfortunately. Enkidu's a slippery fellow? He sure is a slippery fellow. Doing flips and shit, always evading. Stunning. Lots of control for a single servant. Art's up, perfect.
それも的確分か
The
った
perfect distraction from the fact that we're gonna take a shit ton of damage next turn. We can heal 3,000 of it, but it's still gonna hurt.
人と共に歩むゆえにエヌマエリシュこんなのいらないえい
The crit damage Mystic Code's not so useful here. In fact, we kind of want, or command codes, sorry. We kind of want better healing command codes, but looks like we're managing. Okay. What do I want this turn? We're taking 2 turns of hits to the face. What do I want? Yeah, you'd want some defense up. That'd be nice. This is the correct Mystic Code. Yeah, in 2 turns we NP. In 2 turns we're NPing. In 2 turns, what else are we gonna do though? I guess we always use this because it's our only heal. It seems like the right choice to just always use this because it's the only way we heal. We're not actually at full health right now. We're at just shy of full health. Yeah, pray for non-crits. This is like the worst turn. These are like the worst turns for us right here. That's definitely gonna pop our guts in a turn if we don't heal. This is why you want crit absorb on cards. Yeah, well, we need the heal too, right? But seriously, we don't need these. We actually want better Cs for this. NPing next turn to buy us a turn on the NP so we can actually evade. Okay, we're not dead, but we're not in a great situation. Should have done all quick. Yeah, that might have been a better idea. You're not wrong. 100 health is really not worth that much most of the time. Actually, I don't remember what Dovahkiin has. I also don't think it's super important. If he doesn't have this CE, I think it's wrong, right? You want specifically this CE. And I think he might have had a different CE. I think he might have had K-Scope. Oh boy. I feel like I'm in a lot of danger here. I might be wrong, but I feel like I'm dead in 2 turns. Oh yeah, we're at like 30%. I still feel like it's not quite working. We didn't even take any crits yet, right? This is just our regular damage intake and we can't sustain it. Okay, she swaps to NP drain this next turn, I think. I think we survive this turn. It's the next turn I don't know about. How are you supposed to stabilize? This is supposed to be the easiest stage, right? Yeah, this is supposed to be the easiest one. I don't get how it's easy. This one you get shat on really hard even if the boss doesn't crit, which the boss hasn't crit yet. We live if the boss just double attacks, but now what? Like now what? What do we do here? We get NP'd next turn. Like, real question, what do we do here? We get NP'd next turn and we're just dead. We're like a turn off of these. Yeah, I have to proc my own guts here. It's guts. I use guts, well... I NP here? I either NP here or I guts here. If I NP here... Okay, let's think about this. If I NP here... I'm gonna lose my guts. But I'll have my NP going. If I just let my guts go and then NP next turn, is that any better for us? That's not any better for us, right? The outcome's the same, we'll just have less NP. Yeah, we're losing our guts regardless of what we do, so we should just... Yeah, just NP right here. Yeah, we're not gonna have hard defenses. We're gonna take shots to the face no matter what, Jacob. The boss has never chosen to not attack. It does 3 actions, one of which is a buff. If it's on a turn, the buff changes. So we're fully expecting to die to this NP and have our guts trigger. We're not using this evade. We're triggering our guts, which we knew was gonna happen no matter what. We're triggering guts and then healing. Yeah. Either way, we were not gonna have any hard defense for an attack that's lethal for us. As the boss's basic attacks hit for like 2,500-ish. So no matter what we did, we were losing our stack of guts. Unfortunately, we don't have a Mystic Code that gives us 50% self-healing, so the best we can do is just throw heals at ourselves. Not a huge fan of that. If we had or not Mystic Code, the command code that gave us 50% self-heal on one of these quick cards, that would have been really nice. Your crit procs are as bad as your gacha luck? Yeah, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. I've seen your gacha luck. It's pretty bad. Okay, when am I NPing here? I need to think about this. When am I NPing? Do I NP next turn? I think I'm NPing next turn, right? Yeah, that gives the boss 2 turns. Alright, I think I'm NPing next turn. Yeah. I just gotta make sure that I'm comfortable with the route the way we're going. Yeah. See, that's how hard the boss natively hits. We would lose our NP.
的確に分かったよ
Yeah.
呼び起こすは星の息吹人と共に歩むゆえにエヌマ・エリシュこんなのいらないえい来たいい
Wow, that NP gain, even with Arthrites, that's atrocious. 26%. Okay. Alright. I'm thinking of doing like an extra evade here to buy us time. Or to buy us health, because we're so low on health. And we don't have a Gets. The boss doesn't have any other bad phases. Yeah, these are the key phases. I think this is one of the key phases where I need to be evading.
的確分かったよ
If the 22nd is not debuff down, it's not defense down, right? It's nothing.
えいいい子
22 is her break turn.
もっと大きく
Is it random?
足りないもっと大きく
It's literally nothing. Or sorry, it's after this turn, my bad.
熱くなってきたね分かったよそう的確に行こう
It'd be HP recovery down or defense down. Both of those would be pretty shitty for us. I thought it was neither.
いい子聞かせてえい
Well, we'll see what it is. Huge scale EX. We're on evade.
どこまでも
I'm just trying to buy myself time where I'm not in a ton of danger, because from what I understand, the resist down makes me generate NP faster, so I can actually NP like a lot more. But I don't want to be in a ton of danger here. We're still on NP gain down, never mind. I thought we'd change, but we're actually still on NP gain down. Huh.
So さあどこを切り落とそうかそれもそうだね的確に行こう分かったよ呼び起こすは星の息吹
Awaken the breath of the planet, let's go.
ゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ
Damn, she takes a lot of damage from this now. 300k. Yeah, there's no way. We just double crit and we didn't even do 2 million. There's no way we'd kill the other with that turn. I think we still live this turn.
分かったよ
5 turns, 2 turns for that. We're NPing this turn.
そうだね
I'm just thinking of what I want to do next. We generated a ton of NP, but not enough NP for it to be really good. We're gonna take hits this next turn. I think we have... this is not great.
分かったよ的確に分かったよ
Yeah, we're actually still in a pretty bad spot, I feel.
えいいい子聞かせてどうかなもっと大きく
There's defense down. Okay, this is kind of greedy, but we could actually die this turn. Is this too greedy, guys? Is this too greedy? NPing here? We're not using command spells. Is it too greedy to NP here? Because we're afraid of dying? The boss can actually kill us here. It's not greedy. You don't think it's greedy? Alright, we're gonna go for it then. I think it's actually really greedy. The boss isn't gonna hit me. Ah, fuck, no, only 95%. Fuck. Yeah, well, we were dead either way because 5,000 is is enough damage the boss can one-shot us. Alright, that's fun. So, even with arts crits, we can't loop. So there's no way we get through that. Fuck. I'm not quite sure how we're actually supposed to solo this. We just take way too much damage. Like, I have a guide open that's like a text description of what you do for this boss, and it's like this is easy. You shouldn't need to use your mystic code for the first 10 turns. And I'm like, are you kidding me? We had to use that shit like turn 1. This guy's like, yeah, didn't even need to use the evade. Like this guy's, according to this guy's guide, he never had to use he specified this one. He never had to use emergency evade, and he never had to use heal. He straight up just did it on Enkidu alone. And I'm like, there's no way he did that. We were dying left, right, and center. And the boss didn't even crit us. So I'm not quite sure how you're actually supposed to solo the Kingprotea with this guy. He doesn't seem to be able to reach stability. Like, I was guessing that... Here's what I was guessing. I was guessing that the boss would... that we'd be able to loop or something once we reach this stage. So that we could actually kill the boss. We could actually, like, buy ourselves time to recover. Because we're taking more damage than we can sustain. But he's, like, straight up, like, 22 onwards. You're perfectly safe and you'll never die. And I'm like, are you kidding? We take, like, 5,000 health... We take 10,000 health per rotation. It's not possible to survive that. We'd be dead this turn. This next turn regardless. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to do it. We can try one more time, but I'm pretty sure you just die eventually because you have to spend so many resources. Like, I don't think this strat actually works here. Oh, this is the exact CE that guy recommended. Exact CE, actually. Yeah, we need like 2,000 extra hit points. If we had 2,000 extra hit points, I think we'd be okay. Or if we somehow got like our NP loop, but again, we crit here, so we crit here and we didn't have the defense down, which is why I was willing to NP. Or because we didn't have the NP gain down, so I was thinking that's probably what he meant, you know, you can potentially loop, and then you actually get an extra NP in the rotation, but you can't actually get an NP in the rotation if you can't loop. Because you have to like, you like NP on the turn before NP, or on the turn before the boss NPs, you loop, you fire off. On the turn after, you fire off. And you basically do it like every other turn. Yeah, no, I don't think he does. Whatever, we'll let the boss kill us. I don't think so. I think you can't win with these mystic... I think you can't win with these command codes. It's not possible. I would have said something if we'd gotten crit, but we've literally never been crit. And since we haven't been crit, I can't say that it's like bad RNG, because things have been going pretty well for this fight. This fight is like really easy to pay attention to. You kind of just check for crits. But we died instantly. 16,000 health. Yeah, we can't survive. We can't survive the NP, so there's no way we can get an extra NP in if we can't loop ourselves at once. We literally NP we NP once, wait 2 turns, NP again. That's the same strategy we did already. Check if is better. Like, we physically, unless we somehow generate more NP than that, it's physically impossible for us to increase the number of NPs we do because the boss doesn't attack us to give us the NP that we need to hit the boss on that turn. That's the issue I'm having, is previously we were running the maximum number of NPs per turn, and we somehow need to be able to cut that down by a whole turn, which we can't. So there's no way it's smooth sailing. It's actually just as hard on 16 to 21, and you're already losing resources and on your last legs the whole time. Let's have a look. Lancer. Let's have a look, see what that guy had. He was the only other person we were thinking was okay. Doesn't have a gut. Like, we legitimately had to use our guts. You shouldn't have to use your guts in this fight either. Let's see. No, he has Golden Sumo, which doesn't work out for us. We can have a look at what his command codes are. That might be more useful. If we don't have to use guts, or we somehow have NP gain, but let's see. BB slots. Restore 500 health would be good. There's Good Wife, Wise Fox, which is what we want. 50% health recovery is insane. Remove attack buffs, deletes monstrous strength. That's also really good. Damn. Event setup? Oh, his event setup? Oh, he is running it. Shit. Yeah, we'd run at this. Thank you, BB. Thank you, BB. My favorite Kohai saving the day. I guess we roll for him. Roll until we get him, because he actually has what we're looking for. First try. Alright. So this is exactly what we were whining about not having, by the way. So we'll do this. Alright. With that previous setup, I don't think it was possible. This one should be doable. Senpai can't do anything without help. Yes, I'm a helpless senpai, and I need my wonderful Kohai to tell me what to do. To help me out so I can accomplish just about anything. And thankfully that changes when I'm not splitting my concentration 3 ways. That's a strong start. Fuck up a day doesn't keep the doctor away. Rest in peace, Leo. Hope there's no cooldown on that. Okay, things are going really well. We actually got the right start we wanted to. We chose to open with Enuma Elish. The card luck? Oh yeah, the card luck is so good here. We just barely got that NP ready in time. This is a fantastic start. Just this is actually better than the fight, and that has nothing to do with the command codes the guy had equipped. This is just a better start in general. Also, where did this overpowered summer CE come from? This CE is crazy. And NP gain and all the good stuff. Would be a shame if we don't need the command codes. Shush you! I don't want to imagine that. Whining about command codes and then not needing them. Oh, that'd be so sad. Alright.
分かったよ。そう的確に行こう。どうかな？どうかな？
I whine about the command codes, but to be fair, I don't think with the setup we had there, anything went hugely wrong. Things actually went about average. If anything, this fight so far has been significantly above average. This fight is definitely going above average for us. Alright, we NP, thanks to the boss's attack. Like, we don't even need the heal? Alright. We do have to pay attention to which CE is which. I mean, we could have done a normal fight. You guys just want to see the Enkidu solo, so we're going for it. I'm totally down to fight this fight normally. I had a setup in mind that I was fairly confident would work. For stalling super hard. But, you know, if we don't need that, we don't need that. Alright, this is a turn where we're taking things to the face. Okay, I think I want the MC of... Well... We're not taking that much damage. Do I want to use the MC evade or our heal? Well, that's not what we're getting. I think we're gonna let the boss hit us here. There are worse turns to be hit by the boss. Yeah. Save the hard defense for defense downturn. You mean this turn is a defense downturn? My bad. My bad. This turn's a defense downturn. Alright. I wish I could see my starting health. It's like 18k, right? Yes, it will. The heal will do something right now. We're at defense down. Yeah, it's 19k. So that's 3 would be 18.5. 3.5 would be max. 19.5. That's full. I picked this sequence in order, by the way. This is in order for command codes. In the event we need to heal from crits, I want to have this ready. Next turn's an NP turn. Damn, that was a painful turn. Never mind, that hurt. Alright. We can survive another turn like that, that's fine. We aren't gonna die from another turn like that, so I'm not gonna sweat it. Yeah, it was 19.3. We'll remember that. The number does matter for when you're healing yourself by a crazy amount. Because we have 50% heal, which is going to be 15k instead of 10k now. So like, this turn we don't need to do anything. Now we want... We're not taking any damage this turn. Foxwife CE, right? We actually want Foxwife for the heal chance? They have to heal 300. Or we could heal RNG 500. I'd go this way. Probably could have just randomed for better cards. RNG's on my side. Yeah, it's a little bit on my side. And now BB's cheering for me. Even if she's insisting I struggle more, I'm still accepting that as cheering. We don't have Foxwife CE, so... That will be 50% of 100. Not exactly the most legendary heal. Whatever. Things are going much better. Just from that start. Although the bigger heal is good. Do the slots. Slots is potentially good, but very RNG. Much like the gacha itself. Very, very RNG. We're taking damage this turn, and it might be big. I'm thinking it's going to be big damage, and we might want to heal out of this. How many turns on our Mystic Code of it heal? 3 turns? Yeah, okay. We're going to do this, and we'll probably use our Big Dick heal here. Big Dick heals here would be pretty good. Just reset the fight for us if we take a ton of damage. Or do we not need it? We were at 11k, weren't we? We lived through this. We lived through this. Never mind, we actually lived through this. My bad. We're gonna take some... We definitely want to heal after this though, so... Now we do this. Probably should have done slots first. Bit of a mistake there. The slots heal is actually bigger if it goes off, but still. 8k, we survive. We need bad RNG to have our bar broken here. Like that. Okay, the boss just crit us into oblivion. That sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Can't do much about that. If the boss is gonna crit us, that last crit did like 6k. That was pretty nasty. Thankfully, we can just heal most of our way out of this. 15k. Pretty big heal. And we're still not in too much danger. Let's see. Yeah, I did jinx it, right? I said we're not gonna die, and then we instantly died. Kinda bad.
星の息
So we take we have to be able to expect to take 3/4 of our health in damage, which is pretty hard to do.
エヌマエリシュ
Kind of unfortunate. We have to take it 2 turns in a row though, once in a while.
えいいい子聞かせてよ
Just the way of things. Alright.
さあどこを切りよ熱くなってきたね
We're still gonna be fine.
的確に行こう
We're not taking any damage this turn, so I should just do regular heals. I should just do regular heals. Foxwife not giving us too much here.
えいいい子
Yeah, we got debuff resist, the most useless buff. Careful, boys. We got 10% debuff resist. The boss has no debuffs, but it might be relevant. It might still be relevant.
アイラーバターキムルサイズまだまだそれもいいねそうだね的確に行こう
Alright, so next turn, we're gonna have NP gain down, which is,
人と共に歩む
as we recall, was a bit of a problem for
エ
us.
ヌマエリシュこんなのいらないえいどういい声聞かせてえい
I thought it was next turn. It might be the next turn she gets to be active. Next turn she gets to be active, maybe. Alright. I want to heal if we're taking this next turn. Alright.
的確に行こうそうだね
I'm thinking I want to heal next turn, because we're taking this to the face.
えいえいどうかいい声聞かせて
Don't know how much this is going to hit for. We have 19k max health, so... An NP gain down. That is technically our threshold. We only heal 4,500 from this, remember? Boom. Wow, that was some insanely loud stomping up above. Alright. Since we're just taking hits here and not healing, I'm gonna do a quick chain. Quick chain? Does even quick chain matter? Not really. I guess it might be useful for next turn. Let's do quick chain. We're gonna be NPing next turn, so we should quick chain. 1k HP, 3 turns go down, hero sleazy would be better than 100 health. Possibly. The 100 health one on the arts is actually a attack buff strip though, so it's not bad. It's not actually that bad. It's doing more than it's doing more than that, depending on what the boss has. If that's the CC you're complaining about. It actually, this one, the arts one, strips attack buffs. So it's actually pretty good when it works. The one thing it doesn't have good synergy with is good Foxwife, so we kind of don't want to use our 100% crit that much here, but NP gain is kind of precious, so on the other hand, yeah, we got like 6 turns before we can do anything fun. That's anyway.
そうだね
I actually don't hate the arts card setup either. It's pretty good. I would prefer like a slightly bigger heal, but it's still a good one. I would prefer I would prefer a 200, like a flat 200 heal on the arts, with the one of the quicks being the attack buff removed, because we only need to strip attack buffs if the boss actually has an attack buff, and it does have one in the form of monster strength, but it doesn't use it every single turn.
どこを切り落とそうか。分かったよ。そうだ、的確に行こう。どうかな。どうかな。いい声聞かせて。えい。
Alright, here's another. This one's going much better.
まだ。
We actually didn't NP here. That's problematic. Can we NP next turn and do okay? Can we NP next turn and be okay? Because if we can't, we're actually in some trouble. Crits are more important. Okay, we're gonna NP, which might be aggressive here, but we have an evade already. We have a backup evade for this turn. That hurt. That hurt. All right. So I know it might be a little bit aggressive, but we're gonna go for it here. Go for it. We're gonna go for it. And I'm okay with going for this for two reasons. One, the boss is in their weakest state they've ever been in here. And two, and more importantly, we're generating extra NP, so we might be able to make this. Yeah, good night, Unafraid. Thanks for hanging out, man. I think we're gonna get him this run. But I can understand needing the sleep. I too need to rest for time. 300k with our attack buff. If bonus attack, we would do like 600 with that. Yeah, we need to do a lot more damage to kill this boss. Not much to be done if we don't get an NP in neutral. Alright. We can heal next turn if we take a shit ton of damage. If we take a ton of damage, we're gonna heal, so I'm gonna do this. Assuming we're not dead. Ooh, defense down. That's problematic. That's scary. That is scary. You're one scary lady, KP. But that's a full heal now. Oh, that's so good. That felt really good. That full health heal felt disgusting. Like that kind of makes me sick to my stomach. You get someone down to like 10% health and they're just like, what if I was at full health again? Shit, it's actually been like 2 hours. We've been doing KP for 2 hours, Sam. Wait, what turn is the boss splitting? Is it next turn? No, it's 3 turns from now, never mind.
的確に行こう。分かったよ。的確に行こう。えいえい。どうかな。いい子聞かせて。どうかな。
I was thinking quick combo might be better, and it still might have been.
どこまでもプロペラの花が成長する。命の海に沈みなさい。アイラーバターキムル
This is a hell of a fight. It's lasting so long.
もっともういい消えて。それも分かったよ。
We're at full health, so I'm just gonna do whatever's most damaging. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get her this round either. I think we get her in the next round or the round after that. Simply because the turns we want to NP on don't align with when she's weak. So unless we can guarantee we're killing her, it's probably not happening, and we're only doing 200,000 here. We can heal if we take a shit ton of damage. Also like a 1 in 3 chance we actually heal, so we'll do that. Those art crits, man, those are great. Yeah, we generated stars, so we can still have to heal. Okay. Okay, that was not a lot of damage incoming. We can't NP this turn. The boss will be NPing the turn after, unfortunately. And we only do 200,000? Hold up. This is 300%. How hard do we hit the boss here? Genuinely curious how hard we hit the boss here. The boss is defense down by 600%? Yeah, we probably don't have enough to kill her there. Oh, defense down again. Okay, I'm gonna heal with Mystic out here. Just to keep my cooldowns on rotation. And here's the turn we drop things. I want to see how much damage we actually do to KP. We got 5 turns on this, right? Yeah, 5 turns. Exactly. And we generated 50 stars off that. That was bananas. Alright, let's go. Enkidu. Chain them up. Oh, that was way more than 300k. 400k? We gained 100,000 out of that. We actually need to do a lot of these. Shit. Okay. So, we can officially loop now. Problem solved. We needed 2 taps down and then we could loop. Mind you, we only loop on arts crits, but still. A loop is a loop. No whining. Our star count is dwindling. We will eventually run out of arts crits. Our star count is still dwindling. And we're running the Star Gen one for...
星の息吹
If you do more than 500,000 damage a turn, you out-damage your heals? You're absolutely right, man. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, can we out-damage your heals? The NP is doing 400, so we just need to do 100,000 in physical damage, which we're pretty close to doing. As long as we keep looping, we can keep going. Right now, we're currently even with our heals, which is pretty disgusting as is. Okay, this is the turn we probably lose our crit up.
そうだね
We only have a 20% chance to arts crit, so we're probably whiffing here. Still, she was at 12.6. Hold up, she's at 12.6. Remember that. She's at 12.6 right now. We'll see if we're doing more than 500k a turn. Yeah, we did more than 500k there. It's not much, but it's more than 500k. We didn't loop this turn, so we have to evade, unfortunately. So we do like 600,000 there. That's not bad. Yeah, we did crit there. It's not pure damage. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick chain, of course, because why not?
そうだ的確に行こう分かったよ
No NP? I know, right? We NP looped like 4 times in a row. I don't know what you want, bro. Anyway, we know how much damage we do. We do 600,000, so we can't actually kill the boss. We'd do about 900k if we had like a 30% color up. So, we do like 1.5 million. At most, we do 1.5 million. With the attack up from the Mystic Code. So we need to wait like 5. We need to wait 2 more downturns. I was wrong. We have a ways to go. Cool. Well, this is an attack turn, and I said we couldn't kill, so I'm going to demonstrate that right here. We shouldn't be able to get her. We shouldn't be. You want me to try? You want me to try killing her? Should I go all in this turn? I said I don't think we can because we do 600. We might do it 500,000 with our NP here. Base plus this. Hold up. I'm gonna just continue looping. Yeah. Probably the best call. Just continue looping until the boss fucking dies. Like I kind of want to throw this at her. This does 30% extra and is like up. Like this is gonna do insane special damage. Alas, we will do the smart thing and just continue looping until she dies. We can go a couple more, and the boss will just be dead regardless of what we do. Kill her that way. Yeah, kill her the long drawn out way. Yeah, we're a ways out on damage. We're pretty close though. Yeah, if we did over 1 million, we might be able to do it. Okay. I'm gonna let her hit me next turn. This turn, I think we can safely go for it too. Just reduce our damage intake by like stupid amounts. Next turn we need to stop. Remember, we're gonna say we have the evade on cooldown. We have the evade available, so if we fuck up really hard, we're still okay. Wait, did I forget to NP? I did forget to NP. What did I use? What did I use? Game crashed. I was already winning and I managed to screw up. Oh my god. Alright. We're still not dead, but holy shit, that was dumb. The buster. Oh my god, I used the buster card. Are you serious? Don't even go there. Yeah. my god, that's so painful.
そうだね
That's so painful. Alright. Now we actually can't NP. We actually can't NP this turn. It would be a bad play.
いい声聞かせどうか
I went out of my way to make a mistake. The fight was getting easier or something. Yeah, I'll say or something. That's my usual line when I'm clearly lying. Alright. Enkidu heals here. He's not stupid.
熱くなってきたね
He's not stupid. I am. There's a difference.
それもいいね
Okay, let's not do that again. That was really dumb.
そうだね分かったよ
Holy shit. That was really dumb. We almost threw that. We almost threw that.
呼び起こすは星の息吹人と共に歩むゆえにエヌマエ
I don't need a clip of that. It's already sad enough.
リスえいいい声聞かせて
Thanks for the clip. It can live on in infamy as one of the dumbest things I've done.
いいね的確に行こう分かったよ
Ah, the tenacious perfect juice panic basket box.
呼び起こすは星の息吹人と共に歩むゆえにエヌマエリシュ
I mean, we had like 10 kinds of backup, but that could have gone so badly. Holy shit. That was spectacularly bad. Bonus points, we're out damaging the boss now. We're out damaging healing per turn. When does the boss next split? That's fine.
それも
Not a great turn for us
いい
anyway.
ねそうだね的確に行こう 呼び起こすは星の息吹
It's okay. I still haven't let the boss NP me without an evade. It could go worse.
エヌマ
It
エリ
could
シュ
go worse. It could have been worse. I could have let Enkidu die.
いい
Oh, we're looping this turn. Awesome.
声
Boss goes down to 2 million.
さあどこを切り落とそうか それも
This is not the turn we do. This is not the turn we go for.
分かったよ
We're going for the next one.
そうだね
And we would have gone for this one, but I colossally fucked up, so we're not doing it.
呼び起こすは星の息吹人と共に歩むゆえにエヌマエリシュこんなのいらないえい来たえいいい声聞かせてえい来た
900,000. Please, no more Buster cards. We will use the Buster card one turn. One turn. After this. Now we looped again. Alright.
それも的確に
There will be exactly one turn we use the Buster card on, and it will be the turn we end things. But oh my god, that Buster card was... I thought it was the NP card. I was genuinely thinking I clicked the NP card.
ゆえにエヌマエリシュ
It was so bad. I'm glad we're all having fun here at least.
えい
Okay, now the NP is out damaging the boss.
いい声聞かせてそれも分かったよそうだね
You know, I'm blind.
呼び起こすわ
If I'm blind, it's only cause I'm blindly in love with you, BB-chan.
ゆえにエヌマエリシュこんなのいらないえい
Alright, chat, how does flustered BB act? Time to find out.
いい声聞かせてえい来た
Avoiding all the death.
それもそうだね
You think it's evasion, but I'm actually just missing them.
的確に行こう 呼び起こすは星の息吹。人と共に歩む。ゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ。こんなのいらない。えい。どうかな。いい子。
Did we just fail to crit and still loop? Have we soft locked the boss? Hold on, when's it NPing? Or when's it splitting? 2 turns. Yeah.
それもそうだね。
I think we need one of the 2 to crit, but we might have soft locked the boss. Yeah, the damage down stack. I know. The damage downs and the NP gain from the damage down stack, so we NP faster and faster every iteration.
人と共に歩む。ゆえにエヌマ・エリシュ。こんなのいらない。えい。いい声聞かせて。どうかな。
Next turn, the boss is gonna lose their shit, but damn. Damn if we aren't killing the boss anyway.
そうだね。分かったよ。
Boss is eventually gonna die, whether it has debuffs or not. It's eventually going to die.
呼び起こすは星の息吹。人と共に歩む。
In fact, it might just die from damage the next rotation. The next rotation, it's getting really close to dying. Just from mass damage every turn. Is this our turn, chat? Is this our turn? I think it's our turn. 46 looks like a good number. I think 46 is our lucky number. You ready to find out? Ain't no going back. We're gonna have to wait 15 freaking turns if we screw this one up. So let's not screw it up. As much as I like the Buster up, as much as I like the Buster card, it has low crit chance and we kind of want crit. Yeah, don't do Buster card. I was tempted to do Buster card here. If it had 100% crit, I would have done Buster. I would have done Buster with Buster. Ooh, we're a little bit low. Oh, she gains 8 million. Well, that sucks. Alright, we were a little bit low, chat. We were just a little bit low, chat. Just a little bit low. It's okay. We're gonna kill the boss on damage then. That was just speeding up our acceleration. Yeah, we still won this. It just takes turns. Yeah, if she's not gonna die here, she's dying from regular attacks. We do more than 500k a turn, so it doesn't matter. Which is more insulting. Yeah, it is more insulting. The boss just sits there for like 50 turns until we get bored and kill it. Oh well. I kind of wanted to kill her this way anyway, so that's fine. This is fine. Can we kill the boss before its health resets again? That's the goal now. Kill the boss before the health reset. Which we're almost there. The accidental second Buster card. No, we can't afford that, BB. Don't say that! Don't say that! Chat can't afford that. Neither can I. My heart can't stand that. 5 million. Boss going down to 4 point something million.
エヌマエリシュこんなのいらないふっいたいたどうかいい子聞かせてえい
Boss is getting down a tick next turn, right? Yeah. Just close the game. No, I'm going to insult every single one of you and let myself die. For this 30-minute fight, atrocity of a fight. I'll just die in real life of embarrassment. All other things being equal, this one generates more stars than the rest, so we always use this one.
呼び起こすは星の息吹人と共に歩むゆえにエヌマエリシュこんなのいらないえいいい子聞かせてどうかな
If we had our special attack up, we would have been able to kill that turn. That said, who needs special attack? Because we got 6 turns on it. When you can just keep going this way. The boss is going to die in like 3 turns. Maybe a bit 1 3, but still. How hard do we hit here? 800? 900? 800 something, right? Literally stalling for more content. Yeah, 900. Yes, we are, Shadow. We screwed up on our DPS turn. We went a little bit early. We went off a little bit early, so we actually have to kill her the hard way. And yeah, the boss is gonna die from loops. Like 4 loops ago, we didn't even need the we didn't even need crits to loop. We literally looped on pure NP game from Brave Chains. Like, look how disgusting this NP game is because it stacks infinitely. Well, you can feel better about this because now the boss is gonna die from pure damage. You can be like, after all that struggle, you could just take it. After all this struggle, we're just beating the shit out of her every single turn. Actually, no, it's more like slapping her. We're slapping her. It's Gao. She's way too big. She barely feels most of these attacks. So close! So close! No, Shadow doesn't need to see that. Shadow, don't look, Shadow! Don't look at the cliff. And Kingprotea was vanquished. Yeah, you can look at it. It's all good, man. Alright. Hard fight. Hard fight. Good game, guys. Alright, now we have to spend our AP, but first... Damn, I guess first we're finishing the story then. Okay, what's going on here? First time bringing an actual team comp to an encounter? As if. You can come outside with us. KP got to touch us. It's all good. You'll get to be a beautiful blushing bride someday. Maybe, KP. Maybe. Oh. Rest in peace, KP. Yes, KP. Kingprotea is the largest servant. As her size is infinite. It just infinitely grows. As Hans is explaining right here, she'll always grow because your heart can never be full. King potato chips. Why can't... Well... Alright, let's do our best not to disappoint Hans. So, we won those fights. That was cool. We get the Grail. Can we fight King Potato Chips again? I'd like to actually fight her with my regular team, see if I would have won. As awesome as it was killing her through her regen, I kind of want to do that too. Alright. I wanted to swap to Fate Stay Night, but we kind of have to spend our AP, right? Nah, it's just one time. Oh, that sucks. Too bad. I'll have to unlock her for the main interlude at some point. And get her there. Alright. In the meantime, where are we going? We don't need anything other than doggos. Neutral servants, so Underarm Ray would be the best choice. Alright, Underarm Ray. So do you guys want to jump over to Stay Night as soon as possible, or do you want to see me spend all my AP farming? Kingprotea is the name of a flower, the same as the one that grows out of her head in her third ascension. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. That's fucking cool, man. Thanks. Shit. What drops in Underarm Ray? Or, oh, it's, what am I doing? It's fucking dogs. I already looked that up. Boy. Dogs. Okay. Spawn rate for dogs, up. And we probably want a farming team. So that'd be our normal fights team. And this works. Doggo spawn rate up. We have 6 to spend, which means we'd go up to 10. We couldn't take anything else, right? We're fine with either? Alright. I will be right back. I have to take a quick bathroom break while we load. Alright, I'm back. Feeling much better. Alright. Time to take a quick look on... Oh no. Nope. Antivirus, protect me. I don't want BB snooping around looking at things she shouldn't.
ぼちぼち
乙女の加護を
授けてやろう 堪忍ぼちぼち
Does BB have that much good culture of herself?
あれ
I'm honestly gonna be impressed if you have that much, BB. Alright.
よろしく
She does not, unfortunately.
そうだ
Not enough people who are fans of BB. Unfortunate. Maybe... How does BB have bad PR? It's probably because people are most familiar with... People probably just don't like her as much because they're more familiar with Unlimited Blade Works.
お任せを
わかった堪忍
Oh, I probably could have dropped a bomb with that,
そう
whatever.
飛べ
Guys to kill them all the time. Yeah, being murdered is kind of a turn off for most people. But you know, some people don't care if the person's hot enough, so whatever.
よろしああ堪忍飛べ
Yeah, you can't exactly get CCC. But you also couldn't get Stay Night, right? You couldn't get Stay Night, but yeah. I would say it's because she's not in a popular video. I mean, she's in this game, but she's not in like anything super well known like an anime.
はい
Stay Night has a translation.
わかった
Stay Night, that's true. Stay Night also has
ああ
トン
飛べ
and also has 2 animes and 3 movies. Or 4 movies, sorry. It has 2 animes and 4 movies. CCC doesn't even have one of those. Okay, somehow Shootin' Doji still couldn't gain her NP, even though I literally did nothing but try to generate her NP for 5 minutes, so... Instead of firing off Semiramis' NP, we sat there and tried to generate NP for Shootin', and she still managed to fail pretty hard. CCC has a manga.
人が触れられぬ天の
Is the manga translated and released in the West?
虚栄の天
Stay Night has two fighting. It has like 5 other games associated with it. I don't know if they were released in the West though. Oh, I should have done Star Gen for Lancelot. That was a mistake.
三一せよ
This turn should have been Star Gen for Lancelot. My bad. Lancelot wants to be critting this turn, although I think he's going to kill regardless, but he still wants to be critting. It's better if he crits, at least.
授けてやろう
Shootin' Doji kills him. Okay. Shootin' Doji kills him. Did some extra napkin math.
僕も同じやさ
Just for chat. Shootin' Doji kills him. We aren't doing any Buster cards, so that doesn't...
これだ
Shootin' Doji kills him, and possibly everyone else. Well, we'll find out.
飲むがいい
How much damage does Shootin' Doji actually do?
我が
Find
王
out
に
here.
誓って
よろしゅうな
最果てに至れ限界を超えよバロンダイトオーバー
He's not dead, but he's at less than 10,000. 700.
面倒やさかい
I'm getting a child with you named KP today? Am I?
戦士万行
I don't see BB on my screen today.
乙女の加護を
わかったふむ。
By the way, Lancelot Brave Chains can kill these guys if he's critting. He only needs 2 hits. He only needs 2 crits to kill them.
飛べ。
Because he's a monster when he crits. Absolutely disgusting.
授けてやる。てああ、ふむ。
It only costs some minor material called Saint Quartz? Yeah, how much of that stuff do you really need?
人が触れられぬ天の城塞を見せてやろう。虚栄の庭園。ハンギングガーデンズ・オブ・バビロン。まったく、我の手を煩わせるな。
And lunch and dinner, or so I hear. Or so I hear. I think that was the last neutral servant we needed to kill, so we only need 2 more quests that we actually have to go out of our way for. Which is kind of annoying, since one of the quests is one I didn't really want to do. So what you want to try? You want me to try after beating KP?
新しいスポットが開拓されました。
Alright, if we have a ticket, I'll try. I'll try with 1 ticket. And I will go check the shop for tickets if we don't have one. Alright, Kingprotea. If you don't give me a KP, I'd like a Tristan, please. 1 ticket. 1 ticket! Doesn't matter, we're here. 1 ticket. Just like the number of times we screwed up in that fight. Luckily, we didn't die. It's a servant. It's a servant. It's a rider, though. No dice. No dice. It's a rider. I think I already got the important stuff. I'll check, though. There we go. We got it now. Probably gonna get the foes, too. 5 more tickets? Not on this account, BB. Not on this account. This year is gonna be brutal for us as is, and we did spend a few tickets already on our... Who am I saving for? 1 second. I'm double checking who's next. The next person I want to roll for is Okita Altar. Yeah, Okita Altar's the next person I want to roll for, and she's actually like an event away. And we have a grand total of what, like 10 quartz? Hold up, I'll check our quartz stock. Our glorious quartz stock is 66. Imperial Holy Grail rerun is in April. So we have a month and a half to save as much as we can. You'll throw some at Kiara in the next event? Good luck, man. Good luck on the Kiara rolls. Anyway, we really need to get through these. Final step. I haven't done this one before, so I'm going to have to quickly look up what's spawning in the final step. Let's see. Final step, hands. Alright. Cool. It's hands. Can we get Sakura bonus? Okay, so you'll throw some at Kiara's and shoot the MPV. That seems fair. I can respect that. Alright. The kitties. Okay, looks like we're gonna be taking, we'll be taking this guy. And I have no regrets about that. I actually really like Sigurd's regular attacks. They look so cool. You guys are in agreement with me, right? Sigurd's attacks, they look fucking sweet. Yeah, we're just gonna go with attack. Fuck it. Star-Lord. Star-Lord. Yeah, basically. He's Star-Lord without without the jetpack. He's just seriously into gas punk, I guess. Like, seriously into gas punk. Ooh, that looks bad. Quick down on Astolfo. Not exactly my favorite thing to hit in the world. Just Star-Lord with crazy girlfriend? Yeah, basically. But Star-Lord's girlfriend is already crazy, so... I don't know. Alright, Stolf just murder these fools. We got better shit to do. We got better shit to do than to waste our time with these guys. His girlfriend's kind of dead. Even worse, she's crazy and dead. Then he can rant about how his girlfriend is crazy, and rant about how she died in an accident. He's got all the tropes covered. He's kind of dead too. Oh. Don't ruin my ideas with that kind of logic.
Oh.
Alright, see you around, Jacob. Thanks for hanging out, man. Sure was fun taking out those guys. Taking out that boss. Alright. Come on, my man Sigurd. Or unfortunately not at NP, thankfully. Oh shit, this isn't the end fight. I thought that was the end fight, my bad. Well, we have NP now, I guess. I thought that was the end fight, my bad. I saw the guy with over 100,000 health and was like, end fight, let's go, let's go. Well, Sigurd will still take care of this. Not bad. Blind? No. In this case, I was just being unobservant. I was looking at the wrong piece of information. Fine though, we made it in time. I'm disappointing. Well, that's BB for you, telling everyone they're disappointing. Class disadvantage against? Am I aspect disadvantage against him? That seems a little bit low. Oh well.
承諾した。
楽しくなってきた。さーてやりましょう。へへん、どんなもんだい。
おう。
え、
了解。
任せなさい。見え見え。
沈め。
いたぞ。あらよっと。へへん、どんなもんだい。
承諾した。了解。
任せて。
Astolf doing work. Alright, Astolfo. His hands have lived long enough.
沈め。
Oh, come on, Sigurd! Why'd you do that to me? Why, Sigurd? We were so close. The doctor. It's a discipline.
はいはいっと。
沈め。
飛ばしていくわよ。
What do you mean? What do you mean, BB? Isn't that normal? Isn't that what everyone's parents say?
それで楽しくな。
Everyone's parents and their doctors say, "I'm sorry, you got. It's a disappointment. I know you wanted something else."
ツアースタート。
I thought that's what everyone's parents said.
これが私のデジタルトラベルスクーター。
よし。マスター。
Since I'm so disappointing to you, BB, I guess I could just stop streaming. Would that make? Or no, I'm not gonna let you win, BB. You can't win. You can't beat me, BB. I'll find my own way to win. I'll find my own way to not be disappointing. Like I am right here. Somehow, I have all this... You have all this scorn directed at me. You're still here, day in, day out. Almost like you don't hate me.
レアアイテムゲット。リースだけではない。本当に欲しいものだって用意する。
You have the art of yourself looking villainous, but this is your true self, right?
低ランクミッションクリア。初歩的なアイテムですけど、あるに越したことはありませんよ。
Wanted servants. We need eater type X's, which only spawn in one node, which kinda sucks. Stamping Thanar. Alright. Since I do need to hurry up and get on to the stay night. Or not the stay night. The stay night. Yeah, the stay night. I actually meant stay night this time. Born at this point dies in this moment. Well, that's rude. I don't know why you'd ever want to tell that to someone. Alright, we'll borrow this. I don't have two AoE assassins. That's awkward. Alright. Guess we're running Shiki. Okay, since we're in a bit of a hurry and I don't want to waste any AP more than I have to, we're gonna quickly spend some AP on JP so we aren't capped. Get this right. Oh, this guy has a level 92 yeah. What is an AoE assassin? The servants for people who forgot to roll Kingprotea? We're actually gonna swap over to JP and make sure we spend her. Yeah, the people who didn't roll for Okitan. Oh wait, I did. I whiffed on Okiden, but I didn't spend that much. I spent like 10 tickets on Okiden. We want to uncap ourselves. Apparently I'm capped on something else. What is this? Oh, alright. Cool. Lancer, maybe? Lancer XP, there we go. Did I already use my tickets on JP? Who would I use them on, though? Okay, let's go to our here. We haven't picked this up. We're low on mana prisms. We get our tickets, because we haven't gotten them yet. And it would be silly not to pick them up. We consider the foes. I definitely haven't used them already. Gotta make sure we do all our story for K-Scope. Honestly, not a terrible idea. I'm gonna be rolling story after Lost Belt 4 though, so I don't know if we need to do that right away. The free 10 tickets? Oh yeah, those ones, 1 minute. There we go, we got our tickets. In fact, we got a few more than that. There isn't anyone I really want to roll for right now, though. Like, I already got what I wanted out of the Arthur banner. I don't want Switch Chan. So it'd be story, like you said, but I'm just gonna wait until Lost Belt 4, unless we, like, really think we need something out of there. Poor Bedavir's just gonna have to wait a bit.
卒業のシーズン小さなことからコツコツと慣れた頃ほど
Alright. Again, we're just gonna spend this AP. Don't know what we need the XP for, but we're gonna have it for when we need it. And now, next, I'm gonna say I'll be right back, guys. Just gonna swap us over to Heaven's Field. Thanks for watching. I hope you all had fun watching that Kingprotea kill. That was a pretty awesome fight. I think I might actually separate that out and upload it as a separate video. You guys can watch me screw up with that Buster card again and again. And it'll be nicely condensed into a 15-minute video instead of a 3 or 4 hour video. So, I will be right back. Just gonna swap over to Heaven's Field. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Heaven's Field. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Tonight is the 14th night of the Holy Grail War. The night before Valentine's Day here. I somehow get the feeling we're not gonna have the best of times. Intermission, the last piece. Let's see what happened. When we were last here, we saw Shinji's corpse on Sakura's bed. We don't really have much of an explanation why that's there. Let's just find out now. Ah, you're gonna go show Poison the clip. Alright, have fun. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it. Damn, Shinji, that's not nice language. It's a little bit foul for you. Well, foul for most people to use against their sister. This is Shinji though, he's a special case. A very special case. He pushes her down. Attacked from behind and still unable to move her limbs, the girl easily falls to the bed. I think I know who was gasping there. But we'll keep going. Thanks for the voice acting. Well, as far as I know, his mother's out of the picture, so that could only be one person. He gets on top of her as he screams. As he screams? Wait, not her? Him? Alright. He scowls at the girl he pulled to this room, running his fingers across the skin he hasn't touched in a while. The girl's chin jumps. Fingers violating her as they crawl from her neck to her breasts are a sign of the start. The start? Yes, the sequence is always the same. Come on, Shinji. Really? This man is the absolute master. The girl loses her will, opens up her body, and exposes her shame when he orders her. The only resistance came during the first time. The secret affairs after that were the same. The girl made no attempt to fight back, never showing even a sign of emotion. Well, Shinji, you see, yeah, that's kind of messed up, bro. But this is why everybody hates Shinji. You thought it was bad when you only knew when you only knew that he beat up Sakura, but it turns out it's actually far worse. Not really to anyone's surprise, but you know, Shinji being Shinji, no one's really surprised, but it's still messed up. She was violated, attended to his needs, and drowned in lewdness like she was told to. The reaction is the start of a regular routine. Even if she shows no emotion, her body can't suppress the pleasure. Her lustful body reacts happily as it accepts men.
そうだよな。お前はそうでなくっちゃ。そうだ。どんなに普通の人間を装っても変わらない。お前は魔頭の女だ。卑しい魔術師崩れ。恐れ、怯え、やがて感情をなくし、人形と変わらなくなる。
The man roughly pushes down the girl's body. A spasm runs through her. The man smiles, believing the reaction is the same as always. It's no different. The relationship will never change no matter where the woman may run. Even if she regains her emotion or finds another man, she'll want him once he pushes her down. This woman is his possession. It doesn't matter if she's the heir. She's merely a toy given to him. That's why he doesn't notice until it happens. The girl struggling beneath him feels no excitement. He doesn't notice she's filled with nothing but disgust and loathing.
なんだ。今日はずいぶん元気じゃないか。そうかそうかそうか、そりゃあいい。エミヤも今頃落ち込んでるだろうな。
The girl he fell in love with was a real sex maniac. Why didn't he say that vocally, whatever. Alright, does that knowledge please him more than the act of violating her? The man laughs from the bottom of his heart and reaches out for her clothes. He'll do the usual. He won't undress her. He always exposes her body. He rips the clothes off of her as if tearing her apart. Voice actor not willing to voice that line. A crack opens in the girl's chest. At that instant, the girl refuses the man with all her might.
Huh?
I would prefer if instead of the girl they used she. It kind of makes the dialogue seem a little bit stilted at times. Anyway, the man stops. Again, the man replaced with he. 2 more times. Welcome back. He lets go of her breasts and looks down at the girl as one might look at a mysterious
なんて
thing.
言った？今お前なんて言った？
A voice of surprise. The girl gulps but stares resolutely back at him.
近寄らないでと言ったんです。私はこれ以上兄さんの言いなりにはならない。先輩はこんな私でも受け入れてくれた。私を守るって言ってくれた。私は兄さんのおもちゃじゃない。私はもう。
The girl frantically tries to push the man off her, but the man won't even budge. It's only natural. Her strength can't push a man back, least of all when he has her in a mounted position. A hollow voice. The man looks down at the girl on the bed.
ふざけんな。ふざけるな。ふざけるな。ふざけるな。この
As he starts punching his sister in a rage. And he just starts punching her. All right. You know you have a great brother when
エミヤだと僕の言いなりにはならない。勘違いするな。何様のつもりだお前。決めるのはいつでも兄である僕だ。お前は今まで通りただ黙って従えばいいんだよ。
he does not hold back. Boom. Done. I just forgot to click save there. You can refresh, it should be changed now. The man has no sanity left, having been denied by his possession something that should never betray him. Yes, possessing people, owning people, a staple of Japanese and modern culture. Of course. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable, right?
訂正しろよさくら。お前は僕のものだ。他の誰のものでもない。身の程をわきまえろ。お前はマトウの女だ。ならお前には僕に逆らう権利なんてこれっぽっちもないんだよ。
He punches her as though he's gone mad. I mean, Columbus approves of owning people. Yeah, he does. Although this seems like if you're gonna beat someone up, maybe not the best way to encourage loyalty, especially when they're more powerful than you and outrank you. Seems like a bad idea. The girl does not fight back. She doesn't even protect her face from the punches. Her eyes show great determination, condemning the man on top of her. That actually takes a shit ton of determination. Imagine someone's punching at your face and you don't even react. You just stare at him. You just stare at them, knowing they're gonna hit you. It's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt you way more than it hurts them. But you're just like, fuck you. Do your worst. That's pretty hard to suppress a reflex to at least move your face. Damn, bro. Or I guess damn girl, but whatever. Bro's the same. Bro applies to everyone. Alright. That's the last straw. He can't stand the look in her eyes. He doesn't want her staring straight at him. So... I see. Then I have a plan too. Do what you want if you like Emiya so much. But Sakura, you shouldn't hide things from someone you love, right? He decides to reveal everything the girl fears the most. Her eyes open wide. Nissan. He laughs. The expression of despair pleases him a bit. That's right, Sakura. I'll tell Emiya all about it. He accepted you, right? Then this is nothing at all. She can't form the words. The girl stares in astonishment. She looks up at her older brother with empty eyes, just like before. He's laughing maniacally. That's right. All you can manage. Just be obedient if you don't want that. You're my toy. Don't disobey me, no matter what. The laughter fills the room. But for the girl, it only sounds like annoying howling. Why? The girl asks, her mind empty. She doesn't want her senpai, Shiro, to find out about her secret. The relationship with her brother, her task to supervise the Emiya household, and her 11 years of life in the basement. Her senpai knows. He already knows. The only thing he doesn't know about is her relationship with her brother, but he should not hate her, even after finding out about it. Shiro will probably forgive her. That's some confidence. Right. Just like last night, he'll destroy something in order to accept her. But that's why she can't bear it. She doesn't want to take anything more away from him. She'd rather keep things like this. She can let her brother rape her like she always does. Like he always does? Ah, yes. A wonderful brother, of course. This Sakura is less superior than you. But she can't. She was able to bear it until now. But now her body belongs to Shiro, and the thought of giving that body to her brother disgusts her. Well, it said, and I quote, rape like always, so, I don't think it was ever willing, but yeah, keep going. She can't accept either. She doesn't want to be violated by her brother, and she doesn't want him to tell Shiro about their secret. All that's left is her naked emotion, the mind that's been suppressed for 11 years. The man grabs her breasts. Her brother tries to expose her body as if it's natural to do so. This would be no, 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 no. Stop. I don't want this. Stop. Please stop. Nissan. She resists with all her might. He laughs at her futile efforts. And, okay, he's going on. Claiming she wants it. She doesn't care as long as it's a man. And Shinji's gonna tell Emiya all about it. How dirtily they fucked. Alright. He laughs. He's going back. I swear, every scene Shinji's in, he like clearly it's like, imagine playing a video game and you have every dialogue option. There's like 50 options because this is like real life. And you just intentionally look for the most evil villain choice you could find. Or like, no, not even even villain. The generic evil thug lines and just always picking them. I swear. Oh, generic bad thug. He laughs. He laughs. Her brother laughs. And she realizes he'll tell him. No matter what happens, no matter what she does, he will tell her senpai about it. No matter what. He intends to ruin her for his own amusement. She murmurs. Why does it always end up like this? She endured so many things so he wouldn't find out about it. She lied to others, lied to herself, and kept telling herself she could be happy. She thought she was happy just by being at her senpai's house. Now, this is why Sakura is superior to you. Sakura actually managed to stay at senpai's house on several occasions. What have you done, BB? But why isn't he protecting such a small thing? No, he's not the only one who isn't protecting her. She thought for a long time. She's cursed for a long time. Why? Why the world around her hates her so much? The strength floods out of her body. She loses her will to resist, and her brother looks down at her in satisfaction. Shinji, of course, encourages her to spread her legs, as he quotes, "Like you always do, bitch." Fuck Shinji? Yeah, that's about right. Of course, his next line, naturally, she wouldn't care if a dog fucked her. All she can do is accept a man. Everyone hates Shinji, and this is the worst Shinji. Asserting his dominance, he starts to violate her like he always does. The girl stares up at him with empty eyes.
こんな人いなければいいのに。
11 years. She thinks something she's never thought during that time. Well, that's a good start. There we go. The air makes a sound. The man on top of her falls down. Fresh blood splatters onto her. The girl raises her body and looks at her silent brother. It was an instant death. He must have been hit with a very sharp string. A line is visible on the back of his head as if it was drawn in with a pencil. The line reaches his brain, but the line is too thin to make it spill out, and his blood is the only thing flowing out. She looks down at it without emotion. The shadow that killed her brother wavers. It wavers in the gray sunlight. Her own shadow. Her own shadow is standing up and wavering. So she's the one that killed. It was she who killed her brother. Oh no, Shinji's dead. What a disaster. Yeah, I know, right? It's so unfortunate that he died. If only he could have lived oh wait, no. Yeah, he like totally deserved that, man. Like if only he'd yeah, I don't really have a lot of hope. Had the chance to do what? Redeem himself? He'd had every chance. Like, was that like, well, she doesn't exactly know how to defend herself, so this seems okay. Anything works if you're under attack? Seems to work. She feels nothing. Nothing. She doesn't feel anything. Nothing. Nothing at all. No disgust, no fear, no guilt, no regret. The only thought in her vacant mind is that it was easy. She's used to it. This isn't her first time, because she saw plenty in her dreams. She saw it in her dream, so did she copy what she saw? She doesn't know. But she thinks she should have done it sooner. I mean, you're not wrong, Sakura. You probably should have killed Shinji earlier. If she'd known she wouldn't feel anything, she would have done it a long time ago. Yep, that's fair. She thinks, and... her empty emotion murmurs that it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was... fun? It was fun. Where? When? What? Dream. That's right. She wasn't dreaming. Those dreams were... not dreams. The one that wandered through the night and killed the men was herself. Yes, she killed many people. She killed many, many people. Killed those that ran away. Killed without a drop. Killed everyone. Killed with pleasure. Killed laughing. Killed laughing. Killed laughing! Finally realizing The fun and how pathetic humans are. It's so funny she laughs. Indeed, it's a lot of fun. Because she'll break down unless she laughs. She can't bear it unless she's laughing. What are you, the Joker? But more tears flow out the more she laughs, and everything becomes meaningless for her. It's so funny, her stomach hurts. It's as if she's regressing mentally every time she laughs. But it's so comforting and natural. How stupid, how foolish. Her face is contorted in a manic grin. In place of her silent brother, the girl sweetly spills out a voice like glass. And like that, after tinkering with her brother's body like she's playing house, she gets up. She stands in front of the mirror, still covered in blood. Behind her stands the shadow that killed so many. Her own shadow. The black shadow that's eaten countless people. Someone was there, trying hard not to turn her into it. Someone was there by her side. She laughs. There was never any hope for her. She twirls in front of the mirror. The girl makes a proud smile. The rotten nugget comma is more fun. She speaks as if asking for a dance. The girl's consciousness ends there. No, to be more accurate, it changes. It's merely that her repressed subconscious has risen to the surface. Something talks to the girl. Behind her. The darkness stays as darkness, shows up as a presence, and looks at the girl. The girl doesn't reply. She doesn't even need to acknowledge such a question. The girl doesn't reply. She doesn't even need to be told about it. For someone who loves murder, she doesn't decide to murder her grandfather right away. Guy's a fucking psychopath. Anyway, she nods quietly. Did she agree because it sounds fun? Or did she just want to run away? The girl doesn't understand her own mind anymore, but the pain in her body goes away as soon as she accepts it. It crawls up. Black mud comes out from her core and smears itself on her skin. The pain turns into fire to burn her skin. Like a curse, it turns her white skin into something else. With this, she won't lose to anyone. Nobody will get in the way. She knows she's the strongest one now. The absolute certainty is similar to a sexual uplifting. In her mind, the girl defeats everyone who has threatened her. She pierces their legs as they run, rips off their arms as they fight back, stitches their mouths shut as they beg for mercy, chews on their eyes as they cry from pain, and finally gouges out their hearts, laughing. Her body trembles. Just imagining it brings her close to orgasm. And in this fantasy, foremost in her mind is the relative she loves the most, the one called Tosaka Rin. Interlude out.
Shinji.
And now we're apparently supposed to care that Shinji bit it. Gilgamesh trying to explain to Kotomide what enjoyment is? I know, right? Seems very similar. Shinji's corpse is on the bed. There's nothing else. What happened here? There's no way I would know, but somehow I can tell Sakura killed him. I can't think. Shinji's corpse. Sakura's whereabouts. It's only been half a day since I embraced Sakura, so how did it end up like this? You know what's funny about this? is he's like, oh my god, she killed someone, and I'm thinking in my head, like, if she'd straight up killed someone who was raping her, man, that would have been like, oh, that's unfortunate, sorry he had to die. And in here, Shiro's thinking, oh my god, she killed someone, and I'm just like, no, this is actually okay. This is okay even if she's not insane. Mostly okay, assuming, because she did try to get away first. In fact, for a while, we had several paragraphs of that, so... You're already getting ahead of the current laughter.
よく来たと言いたいところだが、少しばかり遅かったようじゃな。
Yeah. But I mean, this time it's like you're caught in the middle of a crime, preventing someone from escaping. I think, and since it's a violent crime, you're allowed to protect yourself. I turn around at the sudden voice. There's no one behind me. I know there's nobody in this house. Zoken's voice is echoing through the room, even though he's not here.
お前、さくらに何をした？
何もしておらぬ。見ての通り、不肖の孫が妹から返り討ちにあっただけよ。別段騒ぎ立てるほどのことでもない。だが、不肖の孫と呼ぶのもこれ限りじゃな。使えの男であったが、最後にはきっちりと役目を果たしてくれた。
The roleplay BB scares you a bit? I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. We had a good bit of fun on the Discord lately with everyone's favorite BB-chan messing around, keeping things entertaining. I can't see the old Magus, but I'm sure he's laughing with a hideous face.
おうよ。桜をその気にさせるのはわしではできぬ。わしはちとあれに嫌われすぎてしまったからな。お主か信じどちらかにあれの席を壊してもらわねばならなかった。桜が自ら
Hey, it's all good, man. You're here for the stream. You're here for the stream. Have fun.
してもらわねばならなかったからの。いやはやこれはわしの過ちじゃ。あれの精神力を甘く見ておった。簡単に決壊すると思ったが、あれは決して自分から崩れはしない。よもやあれがあそこまで我慢強く育つとは思わなんだ。
My nerves condense. Before I even understand what he's saying, I clench my right fist, open my magic circuit, and...
いや、よく言えば、お主の手で桜を裏切って欲しかったのだぞ。それならば、あのように半端な覚醒ではとどまらず、心身ともに影そのものに変わり果てたであろう。
Hey man, I can totally sympathize with that. You don't want to read the billion messages. It's all good. But now we have a wild BB role player here, and it's kind of fun. It means I always get some exciting lines to read in chat. Even if they don't come from someone who's necessarily all that sane. It's fine, we're reading about someone who basically just got driven insane intentionally, so, you know. May as well have insane people in the chat too. All the crazies in one place.
だがまあ、それも時間の問題よな。神事の死をもってあれはようやく自分の立場を受け入れた。あとは見ているだけでよい。あれは本能の赴くままに人を襲い、その暴食ゆえに自滅する。わしの仕事はその後ということ。
I punched the wall. With all my might, I lash out at the darkness where the voice is coming from. I unconsciously fill my hand with magical energy which is transmitted into the wall and sweeps the darkness from the room.
おほほほこれは怖い。監視役にと残した虫どもが軒並み潰れおったわ。これではすぐに声すら届かなくなるな。
うるせえ、出てこい造形。ここで八つ咲きにしてやる。
いやいや残念だがそういうわけにもいかん。マキリ500年の祝願にようやく手が届いたのだ。ここでお主に殺されるわけにもいかんし、
Alright.
お主を仕留めるほど恩知らずでもないのでな。
恩知らずだと。ふざけるな。誰がお前に尻尾を振った？
振ったとも。お主はあそこまで桜を育ててくれたではないか。あの娘に他者を欲するという感情を教え込んだのは他ならぬお主よ。そう、わしは感謝しておるよ、エミヤシロ。こたびの儀はお主がいてこその成功だった。故に殺しはせる。お主には見事成長したあれの姿を見てもらわねばならんからの。
造形。
もはや誰にも止められん。兄を殺したあれは立ち止まることなどできん。
She hasn't killed you yet, Zoken.
アインツベルンの聖杯。あの小娘が取り込んだアーチャーの魂を取り込み、門に至る鍵を奪う。させれば罪だ。我がマキリの悲願、第三法の再現がついに果たされるのみよ。
This isn't the archer in Red's past. But he's definitely not going to enjoy the fact that you know that. He'll probably tell you to screw off. And possibly try to murder you. He is that kind of person. The annoying laugh echoes through the room. Third sorcery. Hi. Ooh, what do we do here? Can we forgive Zoken? What do we do? Think Archer will be proud of Heavensfield Shiro? Who betrayed his ideals? I mean, he'd at least be glad he's not going to become the servant version of himself. Hold on. Steal Einzerin's Holy Grail? I run. I don't care about the laughter. I'm sure he's watching me from a safe place. There's no time to let an old man's drivel get to me.
そうだ、急がよいエミヤシロ。すでに桜は国家しておる。イリアスフィールを捕らえれば容赦なく飲み下すぞ。
Ah, the people die if they are killed stuff. Yeah, he's probably gonna die of embarrassment. Or at least he would die. He's probably gonna set himself up to die for embarrassment, and then Lancer will die instead. You know how it is. Yeah, that's true, but his route is close to the Fate route. His real story. It's along those lines, it's just not exactly the same. Because he fails to win over Saber. I kick the ground hard enough to tear my legs off. Please be alright, Ilya. Hell yeah. It'll take 20 minutes to get to my house, even if I run full speed. I glare at the gray sky and run frantically back to Ilya. Can't protect Sakura, may as well go for Ilya. Try to save her. Another interlude. The girl is looking up at the sky. The gray sunlight dulls her silver hair and red eyes. Iliasfield talks to herself. The Emiya household is quiet. Shiro and Rin went to find Sakura. Ryder, naturally, is nowhere to be seen, leaving Ilya as the only one here.
天の杯、200年前に作られた一番初めの約束の土地。
Soon as the Dark Hurt battle.
もう起動が始まってる。
I'm not sure if we're going to reach it tonight. We went a little bit late on the Kingprotea fight. And as a result, we don't have as much time to read Fate Stay Night as I would like to have. Oh yeah, we did that. I was gonna do a traditional fight with Mash, David, Kristen, and like a DPS like Jerker. But you know, chat suggested trying an Enkidu solo, so that's what we did. And we had a pretty good time. We ended up screwing up our kill turn, and since things weren't lining up, we ended up just killing her through pure damage. I think it took like 50 turns, but we managed to kill her on damage while she had her health buff. Eventually, like around turn 30-ish, you get to the point where you can literally NP loop yourself as Enkidu without any buffs or any crits. And so you just stun lock the boss permanently until you eventually kill it with damage, because your damage always scales every 5 turns, or 6 turns. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So we actually killed the boss, beat through 100 million or whatever damage. Yeah, Enkidu goes brrr. All those chains, man. Thanks for hanging out, BB. It's been fun. I'll see you around. This is the 5th Holy Grail War in Fuyuki. The Holy Grail has been summoned into different places each time, but it has returned to the original site for this war. It's only natural. They use one of the gates located at the 4 compass points and move on to the next when one fails. The first was Ryudo Temple. The second was the Tosca household. The third was the church on top of the hill. PB-chan suddenly talking to their phone. Moderately terrifying. Actually, seriously terrifying. I wouldn't be expecting anyone to just open their mouth and start talking on my phone. What the heck? Without even a phone call? Shit. The fourth was that burned field. Yep. Then this summoning returns to the site of the first. The point of origin. The false utopia that sets the rules of the Holy Grail War. Actually, I'd probably look at my phone. I wouldn't run out of my house. I'd be like, what the fuck, and look at the phone, see if it was running a program I missed. Ilya murmurs in disbelief. Yeah, she didn't expect the contents to come out before the gate opened. This is far away from the Einsburns' dearest wish. They've failed. The disaster that will be born is a far cry from what they wished for. It didn't understand the question. Oh god. And she couldn't possibly close it, even if she tried. Matou Sakura excels in her ability as the Holy Grail. Excels her in ability, not even excels in her ability. Shit. She's better than her at being a Holy Grail. Einsburn's Holy Grail cannot do anything to the gate opened by Mockery's Holy Grail. Matou Zoken thinks he opened the same gate, but in reality he opened a completely different one. The only ones aware of this are the Holy Grails, the girl, and Matou Sakura. She looks up at the sky. The girl is wavering. She doesn't know whether to choose the role imposed on her, or the desire born from within her.
うことに変わりはないんだよ。
The result is the same. Regardless of whether she goes to the gate as the Holy Grail or runs away, she will die. Which is her true self, she asks the gray sky for an answer. That's why she doesn't notice. The person who came through the door with an "I'm home." Did she slip through the boundary field, or did it not consider her a trespasser? Slowly, she moves from the living room to the yard without a sound, then reaches out to the girl sitting at the porch.
ずいぶん遅いお帰りね、さくら。今までどこに行ってたの？
I wasn't thinking it was gonna be Rin. Damn, man. I was thinking that was gonna be Sakura going for that jump scare.
姉さん。
The trespasser, Mito Sakura, stops her hand. Wait, what? She looks away from Ilya and to Tosuka Rin, who's been waiting for her in the yard. See you around, Snow. Thanks for hanging out, man.
イリアから離れなさい。それ以上近づいたら容赦なく撃ち抜くわ。
Everyone here knows it's no empty threat. She'll shoot her down.
無駄なことなのに。あ、それでリンの気が済むならいいけど。
Iliasville starts walking without showing any surprise. The girl walks to the edge of the yard as if to watch over the two's confrontation.
そう。初めからここで待っていたんですね。姉さん。私がイリアちゃんを誘いに来ると読んでたんだ。まあね。私にはシローと違ってあんたを助ける理由がないもの。いよいよとなったらイリアをさらいに来るのは明白でしょ。そうでなくても一度前科があるんだから、イリアを見張るのは当然よ。
Sakura's brows twitch at Shiro's name, showing unhappiness. She shows undisguised hatred that would surprise anyone who knew her previous self.
ひどいな。姉さんはいつもそう。そうやって決めつけて、私をバカにするんです。本当に嫌な人。ねえ、姉さん。私、そんなに悪い子ですか？
Her voice contains no emotion. The question alone should send a chill up anyone's spine.
当たり前じゃない。この家を出た時点で救いきれない大バカよ。あんたは的尾さくらを守りたがってたやつを最後まで信じてやらなかったんだから。
Tosuka gives a firm reply. Oof, you screwed up and didn't trust Shiro. Oof, that's a snipe. Sakura looks down, as if acknowledging the truth of her mistake.
私はそれが最良だと思ったなんて言わないで。私たちは外に出るなって言ったのよ。それに異論があったならまず相談しろっていうのよ。なのにあんたは黙って出て行った。一人きりで今までと全く同じ失敗を繰り返した。
Rin just taking her time eviscerating Sakura, verbally at
本
least.
当に呆れたわ。そんなことも守れないから他人にいいようにつけ込まれるのよ、あんたは。そうですね。確かに今まではそうでした。けど姉さん、私もう弱くなんてありません。これからは姉さんが家にこもっていてください。先輩は私が守りますから。
Oh, she's gonna protect Senpai now. Her cold stare, the emitting ominous shadow. Realizing it's as she feared, Rin takes a step back, not knowing that her hesitation is the last trigger that drives Mito Sakura.
どうしたんですか姉さん。そんな風に背中を丸めてるとまるで私に怯えているように見えますよ。
It's too late when she clucks her tongue. No, it's not too late or anything. When Sakura reached for Iliasville, it was already too late.
そう、もう部屋でおとなしくしている気はないってこと？ええ、姉さんの言うことなんてもう聞きません。だって私の方が強いもの。
Ooh, she's stronger. The shadow dances. Many shades of darkness emerge from the ground below Sakura and engulf the yard. And from the shadow
あんた
emerges a swordsman contaminated in black.
セイバー、聖杯を捕まえて。抵抗するようなら多少の乱暴は構わないから。
Black Saber obeys without a word. There's no doubt about it, but that shadow is. Tosca Rin bites her lip, seeing what kind of fate awaits a servant swallowed by the mud. At that instant, a merciless attack. A shadow with magical energy far surpassing that of Tosca Rin is fired. She rolls as she lands. The fired shadow is on the same level as the black shadow. It'll be the end if it touches her. If it even grazes her, it'll stick to her skin, covering her in an instant. And after that, if Tosca Rin is swallowed by the mud that even a servant can't escape, she'll be absorbed without hope of resistance. Black tentacles whip towards her in rapid succession. Rin realizes that the attacks are not from the Black Shadow, but a magic Sakura possesses. That magic of Mato is to bind others. But Sakura is originally from the Tosca family, a shadow user with an origin of the imaginary element, the imaginary number. Mato Sakura is able to embody the Black Shadow to that degree because she has both of these attributes. She's easily cornered. Their magical energy capacities are too unevenly matched. Sakura's magical energy is infinite. Her capacity reaches 100 million. To Rin, whose capacity is a mere 300, Sakura is a monster. She controls both the Black Shadow and Saber, who has the greatest magical energy out of all the servants. Even a servant will not be able to match such a monstrous mage. She stares at what Sakura has become, gasping for breath. She has no chance of winning and she can't escape. It'd be a different story if she had a source of magical energy like the Holy Grail, but she doesn't have such a thing. She suppresses her frustration by grumbling. Sakura points her hand at Rin without hesitation. There's no mercy. Sakura smiles, enjoying the absolute dominance. Look, she's going full BB, making the exact... I swear, this last line could have come out of BB's mouth. No joke. She smiles at her beloved sister. The result is as obvious as she says. Rin can't get away from the shadow. Sakura can quickly cover the whole house with the shadow if she wishes. As Sakura slowly expands the extent of the shadow, Rin is defeated without being able to do anything. The black shadow covers Tosca Rin. The gel-like mud tightly binds Rin's body, turning into numerous tongues to invade her magic circuit. Feels like a bunch of tongues. That's weird. She looks down at her helpless sister. Wild breathing and heated cheeks. Her older sister is covered with heavy oil, exciting even Sakura, who's of the same sex. Her face is left uncovered, perhaps because Sakura wants to enjoy her pain. Rin swallows her contempt and glares back at Sakura. But that's only for a few seconds. The mud that stirs her body violates her internal organs.
それじゃあいただきますね。これ楽しみだったんです。魔術師から魔力を食べるのは初めてだから。
Oh, it'll be our first time eating magic from Omegas. Gel-like shadow tightens around Tosca Rin. The meal doesn't even last a second.
おいしい。満腹には程遠いけど、少しは足しになりました。
The last traces of magic fade from Tosca Rin. That's the end. Head down and chest heaving, Rin has no power to resist. She has no way to fight back, but
それだけじゃダメだ。ここで殺しておかないと。次は
will lose to Nesa. It's a groundless assumption. The difference in their power will never be overturned. But Sakura is firmly convinced she will lose if they fight again. So she has to kill her here. Taking her magical energy and leaving her powerless isn't enough. She has to kill Rin here, just as Rin tried to do to her. She tries to convince herself as she opens her palms.
姉さん、ここで
The shadow doesn't extend. She trembles, gaze focused on her weakened sister, and the person she least wants to see catches up to her.
くそ、何が起きてる。
Oh, what's gonna happen here? Is this our final confrontation? Is there more to come? I'd love to find out, and I'm sure you would too, but unfortunately, that's the end of our time here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll be back next Sunday with more Heaven's Feel, and tomorrow with some more Grand Order. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you guys next time.